the Zulu say had nice bows and arrows. But how bravely you face one with your 16-pounder gun, and you frightened all the natives to the marrow. Come out, you black and tans, come out and fight me like a man. Show your wife how you won medals down in Flanders. Tell her how the IRA made you run like hell away from the green and lovely lakes of Gilshandra. Let us hear you tell how you stand a brave Parnell and taught him well and truly persecuted. Where are the stares and jeers that you proudly let us hear when our heroes of 16 were executed? Come out, you black and tans, come out and fight me like a man. Show your wife how you won medals down in France.
We're gonna let this one play out, chat. You know it.
Show your wife how you won medals up in Derry. You murdered 16 men and you'll do the same again. So get out of here and take your bloody army. Come out, you black and tans, come out and fight me like a man. Show your wife how you won medals down in Flanders. Tell her how the IRA made you run like hell away from the green and lovely lakes of Gilshandra. Oh, come out, you black and tans, come out and fight me like a man. Show your wife how you won medals down in Flanders.
Buckingham Palace announced the death of Her Majesty Queen Elizabeth II.
Oh, chat. Chatty chat, chew, chim, chiroo. How we doing? Happy Tuesday, y'all. What's going on? Yeah, I'm late. You know, what's new? How are we all doing? What's going on? Why am I late? Well, various things. You know me, tenants union stuff, boy stuff. Not like boy stuff like gender boy stuff, like the small furry boy that lives in my house and sleeps on my floor, sleeps on my bed, sleeps directly on my ass now at night. Like I sleep like on my front like that, and he just like nestles like right on my ass. And so like I'll wake up in the morning and I'm like, damn, my ass is warm. But you might mean boyfriend stuff. Yeah, no boyfriend yet. I'm planning on having like a partner of every gender. You know, that's my goal. So you know, I'll update you on that as things go. I've definitely got like a boy with benefits. Like I've got like friend with benefits, boy. But that's not technically like our boyfriend, is it? You know what I mean? So anyway, welcome in. How are we doing, everybody? Let's say hi to everyone. Who we got? We've got Ninny. We've got Steph. We've got Lexi. We've got Half a Laptop. We've got Just Johnny. We've got Middle-earth Marxist. We've got Chris WTF Fern. We got BG. What's up? How you doing? Everybody go follow Johnny. Everybody go follow Chris. Great streamers. Let me quickly do this. Shout out. How do you do it? There it is. I'm also feeling revitalized today. I don't know if you can tell. I don't know if there's a noticeable difference in my demeanor, but I feel great. And I'll tell you why. It's because I went outside and got endorphins. I didn't just go outside and get endorphins just automatically. I went outside and I did a run. I had a little run. And I feel amazing. I feel so good. Who'd have thunk it this whole time? The thing that would fix me is going out and doing a run. And it did. I'm fixed. I'm literally feel myself again. After like all this time of feeling super bad and being fatigued and all this stuff. And even then, like, after sorting out the fatigue and going, you know, getting healed from that, basically, like, yeah, just, that's what I needed. I needed them all good old endorphins. So this is the first time I've actually exercised since I've been, like, better than after taking out the piercing. So we'll see how I feel tomorrow. I imagine I'll feel okay tomorrow, because it doesn't feel like how I used to feel when I exercised before I was feeling better, when I was still fatigued and stuff. Like I would already be feeling like hella tired, but it's the opposite. I'm feeling hyped. I'm feeling really excited. So I had a bunch of stuff to do with that. I had a bunch of admin to do for the union, which is kind of boring, but very necessary. And I had some stuff to do with a member. I had to chat with other members of the union who were on the committee and doing other stuff. And that's that, really. Yeah, just a bunch of stuff. Got cat food delivery today. Got a new phone case, which I'm pretty excited about. It's got one of these. I know, I'm definitely 34 in it. Like, it's got one of these fucking rings on the back so you can hold it proper. You know, like that. It's dead fucking good. It's so good. Like, this is what's been missing in my life. Also, another thing, I deleted Twitter and Blue Sky on my phone, and that's done me a world of good. That has done me a world of good. Oh my God, Goblin Hugger, how are you doing? Welcome to the stream. What's up? Gobs, everybody go follow Gobs. They're amazing. Those things are lifesavers for your hands. Well, okay, so Tim at Red Planet, Tim was like, oh yeah, I have to go to the doctors and sort this thing out. Like, I got like some kind of carpal tunnel. I'm not sure. It's like, oh, I think like I'm really worried it's going to be something really bad. And what it turns out is that he was getting like a similar kind of tendon-based stress on his little finger because always holding his phone like that. Wild. I think I've told people this before. I'm sure Tim won't mind me telling people because it's important, like, public health information, right? To know not to balance your phone on your little finger, otherwise it might give you some kind of fucking horrific Ujima, how is it? Me when I deleted TikTok. You see, I still got TikTok on there, right? The TikTok's not so much of a problem because what happens with TikTok, is I'll be in bed and I'll be watching Deep Space Nine because I have started watching Deep Space Nine and I am enjoying it. It's quite good, actually. I like some of the characters in there. Maybe we'll have a chat about Deep Space Nine in a bit, but so I'll be wanting to watch Deep Space Nine and it's like high drama sci-fi and I really want to watch it. I really want to pay attention. So I'll go on TikTok for a bit because you get the TikTok urge in it, you know what I mean? And I just get annoyed. I'm just like, I don't want to watch any more TikToks. And just get straight back onto Deep Space Nine. So it's not too much of a problem for me. Hey Thoristar, how's it going? We call that wanker's cramp. Yeah, it's mad, innit? Like, just like watching porn on your phone. I saw a post the other day. And it was like, what happened? It was a picture of, let me try and find it. Let me show it you. Yeah. Let me see if I can find the image. Like the actual image. Oh, where is it? It's like, no, not that. Not that. That's what I'm looking for. Excuse me. Like, okay. Oh, hang on a minute. Why is this not working? Oh, fuck. I'm gonna have to close Stardew Valley. Hold up. Okay, there we go. Alright, I can show you now. This thing. There you go. This thing. I saw a post about this the other night, and it was like, this is what's wrong with society, right? This is what's wrong with society, that now the internet is not like a place that you go to. It's not like a place in the house that you go to, right? It's not like you go and sit at your desk and you're on the internet, right? The exact same piece of furniture as a teen. I didn't have that one, but I had like a smaller, not corner version of it. I had in fact, the desk I've got is actually still in the other room. I use it as like a dressing table in my bedroom. But like, yeah, it's just so fucking wild, right? Like we used to like get out of bed, have breakfast, maybe watch TV or whatever, and then go, I'm gonna go on the internet for a bit. And you go on the internet, you'd be like, have a look at some cool stuff, download some stuff on LimeWire, whatever, commit some crime, and then you just fuck off and go outside or whatever, do something else. You know what I mean? Like the internet was a place where you like sat for a bit. Like, yeah, you'd spend a lot of time there. Yes, that's right. Internet usage was its own separate thing and not something permanently grafted to your arm. Right, exactly. That's it. I missed the box TV. That big motherfucker couldn't be knocked over by a cat. True. It's very true, isn't it? Yeah. And that's how I feel about it. So I'm desperately trying to get like away from internet apps on my phone. Do you know what I mean? I just think I need to get away from that. Like, I think it's important, unfortunately, for me to have WhatsApp on my phone because of the union stuff. I'm in so many fucking WhatsApp groups. It's just insane. If you ever join a union, be ready for that, by the way, because that's mostly how people organize. So yeah, I want to get rid of like a lot of that stuff on my phone. So maybe I will get rid of TikTok. I don't know. You know what I mean? Nice way of putting it. Mindful, aware consumption. LimeWire, Neopets, bit of WoW, yeah. But try not to check my phone as soon as I get up or take it with me when I take a shite. It's been helpful. Yeah, I think that is really good, yeah. I think that is really good. Like, you know, there's not really any reason for you to, like, have your phone wake you up at night. So, like, why do you need to have it loud next to your bed? You know what I mean? It just makes no sense. Like, I am planning on just, like, having it in another room at night, I think. Like, I think I've decided I'm just gonna do that. You know, because I got a TV in my room, and I could just get on that, and I can be like, right, Deep Space Nine, that's that. All right, go sleep, you know? I got an alarm clock. I don't need the clock on my phone. Got to break free from this shit, you know? Break free from this shit. The boomers were right with that one meme. Facebook boomer phone meme. Or is it boomer? Is it? Oh, look at all the fucking minions in that search. Facebook boomer phone meme, or is it more like Facebook conspiracy theorist phone meme? It's that one where like someone's like looking at their phone. Oh, maybe I got to be more broad. Facebook phone meme. Today I understand why the Facebook logo is like this. I finally realized that people are prisoners of their phones. That's why. Yeah, this shit. This is what I'm talking about. The boomers were right, chat. The boomers were right. They were fucking right. I finally realized that people are prisoners of their phones. That's why it's called a cell phone. So funny. With the fucking minion-ass minion in there. Jesus Christ. Oh my lord. Oh my lord. Odnon! What's going on? Everybody please go show some love to Odnon. He's a great streamer. Welcome in, dude. A bit of System Shock, hey? I've had System Shock recommended to me a bunch of times as a gamer streamer. A gaming streamer. It's right in the name, isn't it? Yeah, it's right in the name that it's a cell phone. And hello, Huskadoo. Hello, Gumba Master. Gumba Master says I miss forums, yeah. Getting your fan content by homepages curated by dedicated fans and not served to you as as algorithmic slop. Yeah, that's right. Germans called mobile phone handies. Yeah, do you know that from that one Stephen Fry bit from QI? where he's like taking the piss, going like, isn't that the most German thing you've ever heard of? Oh, where ist mein Handy? Where is mein Handy? I love that shit. I'm about to start calling my phone a handy. You got it from lessons in school? Oh, right, okay. I was gonna say, because he goes on about that in fucking, in that one QI clip. We're all prisoners of capitalism, or you could call it the Matrix. It's true. It's very, very true. Yeah, I'm doing a Stardew stream. Yeah, I started streaming late. I've not even had my dinner or anything. So I'm gonna have to have my dinner in a hot minute as well. Yeah, I might as well do that now. I'm gonna put the food on now. I'm gonna put the food on now because like I'm ready to go. It's all like the rice is done. Like I gotta eat and then I gotta play some Stardew, right? We gotta have some fun. We're gonna have a little bit of fun. I'm probably just gonna be doing gaming streams, by the way, for like the next couple of weeks because I need to do some serious writing. And I think that like when I freak out about streaming and having to talk about politics specifically, rather than just like gaming and maybe saying some political stuff on top of it, I think it freaks me out and like stops me from writing. So I'm gonna have to do that probably. Mule reminding us to be chill. Yeah, I mean, yeah, we gotta chill, right? You have to. When you're uncertain that you're actually trapped in a simulation, the Matrix, yeah. Or maybe you're in the 5th month of the year and you're in a simulation, the Matrix, yeah, that's right. I got some Red Bush tea from Aldi and I cracked open the packet just now and it smelled like menthol and I'm like really concerned. It kind of smells a bit minty still, but I think it's probably just because it's like packaged with menthol tea as well. Chat, if I pass out, you know what's happened. I've had some kind of menthol-based. In fact, maybe I should check real quick. Aldi UK Red Bush tea. Has there been like a recall? Rooibos, Red Bush, yeah. I think we live in the meme tricks. That's right. Living in the menth tricks, that's right. That Minions meme did something to me, help. I'm not sure I can, man. Not sure I can. Aldi product notices. Let's have a little look here. Oh no! I had one of these yesterday. Product recall, Carlos takeaway meat feast pasta bake. Oh, that's a pasta bake. And it's not even in Manchester. Oh, thank God. Oh, thank God. I had the Carlos takeaway meat feast pizza yesterday. My God. And it's only because the product was incorrectly labeled and contains mustard, so I would have been fine anyway. My God. Shat myself just then. What other product notices have we got? Lacura Cosmo his and Lacura Cosmo hers. Was this gendered what? I don't even know what this is. Cosmo his and Cosmo hers? Now, what is that product? What is the I don't even know what that product is. Oh, it's it's perfume. It's Aldi perfume. What? No, it's not the Cosmo magazine. Nah, it's not that. Alright, that's funny. It's like Aldi-based perfume. I know you can't see it. I'm not going to be showing it you, I'm afraid. Because otherwise I'd have to shut down Stardew Valley again, and I can't be bothered with that. Super appreciate that heads up on the hand sanitizer situation. My brand wasn't affected, but a friend of mine's was. I think we've got, like, Dime package to thank for that. So, thank you so much, Dime. Yeah, appreciate that. Or maybe, I don't know if it was Dime package. I don't know. It's someone in the Discord. Someone in the Discord, yeah. Good to know. Good to know, right? Good to know. Hi, one who reads. It's good to see you as well. Alright, I'm going to go put my food in the microwave real quick. Back in a tick. Right, so while I'm waiting for that, we might as well start, hey? What do you think? We might as well crack on with a bit of Stardew Valley. What do you reckon? Nice little fade out. Now, hopefully this time, hopefully in this stream, I don't sell any incredibly important items. I just started off using the first farm, didn't you? Yes, I did. I did. Just the regular one. Just the normal one. I'm just a normal, innocent man. Wow, look at that. I got an iridium pickaxe. Oh, why does it... Oh, I'm not sure I'm happy with those tea bags, chat. They definitely just taste like mint. I'm gonna have to get rid of that. I'm gonna have to literally like pour that down the sink. It's gross. Like, also, my OCD kind of slash psychosis is like popping off a little bit. And in my brain, it's kind of going, it's poison, it's poison. So I'm just not gonna enjoy drinking that, even if it's literally fine. 200 grand in the bank, yeah, tell me about it, man. Fucking tell me about it. Absolutely fucking wild, right? Could you imagine? Could you fucking imagine? Weather report. Yep, let's see what the weather's gonna be. Anomalous reading. I don't know what this means. What is this? What's this? What's this? Currently diving for hell. You playing Helldivers? If someone bought me Helldivers, I would play it, you know, chat. If someone bought me Helldivers, I would probably stream it. Is this trying to say that there's aliens? Fortune teller. Spirits are neutral today. Alright, living off the land. In these parts, pigs are trained to sniff out valuable truffles. You've got to let the porkers outside and be patient. They'll work their magic when they're good and ready. Make oil out of the truffles to maximize your profit. You'll like this one. It's 420 day for Stardew. Oh! Weed it! Weed! It's weed! New summer event, let's go. Is that what it is, Odnon? How are you doing, by the way, Odnon? It's good to see you. Great to see you. What quests have I got? Juicy bugs. I got 4 days to get bug. Oh, I could do that. Oh, shit. I got fucking loads of battery packs. Yo. What's in? Oh, it is summer. Oh, yeah, I'm in summer. I'm in summer now. Doo-doo-doo. Hey, how's it going, Mr. Piece of Work? Good to see you. Right, got my summer crops on the go. I've got space here for like, what is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 other seeds. Do I have any other seeds? Alright, I'm gonna have to go to shop and get some seeds. Alright. I think that this means I can make some more iridium sprinklers. What should I make? Iridium sprinklers are just like really good. They're just really good, aren't they? No, for now, if I can't decide, I'm not going to do it. Right, we'll just put the battery packs in there and see. Yeah, you think I should? You think I should make some iridium sprinklers? Hey Gianna, how's it going? It is expensive. That's the problem, right? That's the problem. It's just fucking expensive as fuck. Nice and organized. It's quite organized, my farm. Thanks for noticing. Thanks for noticing. Did I say hi, Gianna? How are you doing? Welcome in. Good to see you. Let's let him out. What my chicken's called? I didn't name him anything, to be honest. I just did the randomly generated ones. It's got Fronas, Wicco. One of them's called Pissy. Kettle. The rabbit's called Bratcha. Oh, it's gone back in. Oh. Duck's called Frinners. Frinners? Oh, I didn't make mayo. Let's make mayo real quick before I forget. Yeah. No, I want to make duck mayo. Alright. Wait, is that... Oh, Frinners. Zopa. Racconi. I'm happy with them. Do you know what I mean? I know that streamers normally do like... Oh, let's name them after chat. And all that kind of stuff. But it's too late for that, because I already played way too much Stardew off stream. So it's too late. I know I can rename them, and maybe I will later. I don't know. Don't pressure me! Stop pressuring me! Gianna, thank you so much for 27 quid! Oh my goodness. Gianna, what have I told you? You're too generous. Thank you so much for summing off Twitch. Thank you so much for supporting the stream. £470, chat. Can you believe it? We're so close to the April dono goal. Come on, man. You want me to name him after chat? I'll think about it. How about that? I'll think about it. You know, when I started streaming, I started to realize like a few things about like my parents, like why they used to say what they said. I'll think about it. It's such a good answer. Absolutely quality. Top-notch parenting. Having a Twitch chat is just like having a child, by the way. It's the exact same. I always joke about that to my friends who've got kids, because it's like... It's not. it's obviously not. Hey Taratino, what's up? It's been ages since you played Stardew. How's the new update? I'm enjoying it. I'm not noticing much of a difference. Actually. But I do know there's some new stuff. I mean, obviously I've noticed some of the new stuff, like the, what do you call it? Little tickets that you got to give people. To exchange for prizes, you get them for doing quests. That's good. I'm enjoying that. No, don't eat hops. Like, come on. Chat, what are hops? Hops taste like fucking shit, right? They taste like really like undry weed, innit? Like gross undried weed. You will tomorrow? Oh no! I've seen this before! No, I know what this is. Tomorrow, the anomalous reading, it's the green rain, isn't it? It's the green rain. Yeah, I've had it before. I know what it is. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry, everyone. I've already experienced it. It's not gonna be new experience for me. It's not gonna be like, whoa, new streamer reaction. I'm sorry. You know, you want that kind of stuff, you're gonna have to go to like a proper gaming streamer. It's been, yeah, sad. Yeah, you know, I get it. I'm sorry, chat. Do apologize. You know, maybe I will become a gaming streamer. Maybe it's changing now. I don't know. What's with the big jugs of piss in those containers?
That's piss.
That's it. What do you want me to say? I don't know what. You stay for the anti-capitalism? Yeah, you better. I'm a good streamer. It is Big Piss Farm. That's true. That's true.
That's piss.
It is. It's Big Piss Farm. That's right. exercise has changed my life. Like, I went outside and did a run and I feel incredible. Like, what is this? I'd forgotten how actually good this is. Voice and the dog together. Yes, it's a funny meme, isn't it? My mom used to say, capitalism. Is this a valid criticism? Or, yes, it's pretty good, I think. Right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Love the music in Stardew. It's such a banger. Like, all of it is just such a banger. Right, let me go and sort out the microwave. Definitely got that fucking runner's high, you know? I must have only run for like 10 minutes as well, all of 10 minutes. And I feel like I can take on the world again. It's so stupid. Like, what is endorphins at all? How does it work? Crazy. I love that shit. You want to know what I think about Deep Space Nine? Anyone? Is anyone interested? Does anyone care? Certain bits of the score remind me of songs from Book of Mormon and Jesus Christ Superstar. Those are two very different theater plays. Okay, Deep Space Nine. All right. Okay. All right. Make it so. I like the character of Cisco. I think Cisco's great. I think that Cisco is like the first fully rounded character that you meet, and like you understand him, you understand his motivations, you understand his past. It's like a great setup to who he is as a person and how he feels about, you know, Starfleet and Picard and all that stuff. I think it's fucking fantastic, by the way, the premise. Like, the premise is that like he lost the love of his life because the Borged Picard. I think that's amazing, because you know what it does? It immediately says to you, this is Star Trek, but it is not the Enterprise, right? It's not TNG. And I think that's so fucking good, and I'm really glad that they did that, because I've heard people who are like older sci-fi nerds say things about Star Trek before that I've not quite understood. Like comparing it to Star Wars and saying, well, Star Wars is okay, but it's a very limited universe, right? Because what have you got in Star Wars? You've got the Empire, the Rebellion, that's it, right? That's it. Those are the only two fucking factions, and it's like, it's very boring, actually, when you think of it like as a universe. But then when you look at like Star Trek, it's like, okay, Deep Space Nine is near Bajor, right? Which is like a place that, you know, it's a planet that we know, we've heard of before, and it's involved in the war between the Cardassians and the Bajor. So like you have an idea of like where that is relative to everything else in the universe, and just how far away other things are. And so much stuff happens on Deep Space Nine. It's like, it's just great. It's just so good. Like, where am I up to now? I'm up to the episode where I've just seen the episode of Jadzia Dax where she's getting all like put on trial because before she transitioned, because she's literally just like a trans woman. Like, that's clearly what it's supposed to be, right? It's so obvious. It's so obvious. It's just literally like transitioning, isn't it? Like that's what her like history is. You know, it's so obvious. Like, even like, because at the start I thought, like, I've heard people talk about Jadzia Dax and say, oh, she's obviously an allegory for transitioning and being a trans woman and stuff like that. And then like you first see it and it's like, well, hang on, she's a symbiote, or a symbiont. I don't quite know how to say it or what it is, right? But then like there are so many different bits in her story where it, like, when she's being questioned about it, and she's saying things like, oh, I knew I wanted to be a symbiont my entire life, and it's like, I see what's going on here. I see what's happening. So that's great. I love that. Obviously, it's queer. Star Trek's so much better because it had not just space fascists, but space reptile fascist, and space pointy-eared fascist, and space crazy samurai space fascist. Like, yeah, just like, it's just got all kinds of stuff, but it's also got lots of complex themes and all that stuff. Well, that's what I mean. She carries the symbiote, and it gives her all the memories of all the people who previously carried the symbiote. So it's like, it's just so good. I love that shit so hard. So that's great. I think Odo's character is great, even though he's just a cop. He's literally just a cop. I think it's really funny. He's just like a goopy space guy that, like, he's like, oh, well, I'll just take the form of a human. I don't quite know all the information about Odo and his species yet. Like, I had a little look on the forums, and it's like, he's a changeling, right? And so I understand, like, the concept of what, like, a changeling is. I guess he just, I don't know. I don't want to like spoil myself or like ask too many questions about Odo, because I assume more stuff comes out about him in the future, in the series kind of thing. But I just like the fact that there's just like a cop. There's just a cop on the thingy. Don't look into it any further than that for now. Okay, cool. I won't. Also, hi, Queen Pib. How are you doing? Welcome in. Good to see you. Good to see you. So yeah, like Odo, like Jardia, like Cisco. Kira is obviously like very like, there's gonna be stuff coming out because she used to be part of the Bajoran rebellion. And now she's just like, I'm working with Starfleet, and I'm the Bajor person on this show, right? Do you know what I mean? I'm the person on this spaceship who's doing the... I'm just in charge. I'm in charge, but I'm not. I'm working with Starfleet. I used to be part of the Bajor Resistance. Now I'm not. Yeah. So I know there's some interesting stuff that's going to come out about Kira later. What else? I think that's it for now. Yeah. If Deep Space Nine is a space western, Odo is basically the sheriff. Might be one of your favorite characters. He's just a goo boy. He's just a goo boy, isn't he? He's just a gooey fella. Chat, do we know what the optimum floor to be on is for, like, bug meat in this game? Because that's what I'm after. Liquid Space Cops, new band name. I'm certain there's a band out there called Liquid Space Cops. Has to be. I mean, there's definitely a movie out there called Space Cop. I think there's 2 movies out there called Space Cop. And then you got Samurai Cop, which I really want to watch again. Oh! By the fucking way, the whole time I'm watching The Next Generation, right? Right, give me a 1 in the chat if you know what I'm about to say, right? I'll be so impressed if anyone knows what I'm about to say based on the small little bits of information I just said, right? If you don't worry, I'll start explaining it anyway, right? Creep Pip knows! How do you know what I'm about to say? That's wild! Yeah, so like the whole time... The whole time I'm watching TNG, there's this one security ensign, right? Who I'm constantly looking at, and I'm like, I know her from somewhere. It's not Worf related. It's the security team related, for sure. She's a security ensign, right? And her name in the show, I didn't know this because they don't say her name once. But in the script, she's called Ensign Kellogg, right? Like Kellogg, like Kellogg's fucking Rice Krispie. No, not Patricia Tallman. I don't know. I don't know what her real name is. That might be her real name. But basically, The whole time I'm watching it, and it's this tall ginger lady, and I'm like, who is that? Like, I know her. Like, I've seen her from something. Like, her face is so striking. And then I was watching it one night, and she was in this, like, specific pose, right? And I was like, oh, I've seen this lady's minge. I've seen her minge. She's in fucking Samurai Cop. She's like a character in Samurai Cop who is like, oh, just all the women in that movie just like had such a bad time. Like, just this absolutely gratuitous sex scene with, what's his face, big chin, Robert Zadar. I just couldn't believe it. I was like, oh, it's what's her face from Samurai Cop. She's in Samurai Cop, and I was like, that's wild. And I looked at what her name is, and all it came up with on IMDb was Cameron. Like, her name is just like Cameron, and I'm like, what the fuck? That's so sad. Like, how do we not know what this lady's name is? You didn't actually know, you just wanted to be a big shot? That is depressing. That's depressing that I'm the only person who noticed that. But yeah, no, Ensign Kellogg she's in Space Cop. She gets, like, her everything out in this, like, sex scene with big face Robert Zadar. And, yeah. But she's great. She's fucking great in the Next Generation. I'm slightly surprised that you lot know from Samurai Cop. That sentence doesn't make sense. What do you mean? Called it? What do you mean you called it? Did you call it? How much bug meat have I got? 15. I need loads more. So anyway, I got very excited because that was like combination of two things that I love. Combination of one thing that I love from a few years ago that I still love. And combination with combined with new thing that I've decided I really love. Whoa. Oh, slightly surprised you know about Samurai Cop. I fucking love Samurai Cop. I watched it years and years and years ago. I think it was the first ever movie night that I did in the Discord ever. I think that we watched movie night. We had Samurai Cop and Tromeo and Juliet. Those are the films that we watched. Oh, you called that Queen Pib was saying it won in order to be a big shot? God damn it. Hey, listen. You miss 100% of the shots you don't take, so, you know, it is classic Pib. I'm gonna be real. She's a gambler, you know? This is what it is. She goes to Vegas, baby. Did you ever watch the sequel with Tommy Wiseau? Absolutely not. No fucking way. It'll ruin... I know. I've heard what people have said about it. It's gonna ruin my perception of Samurai Cop, the original. I just can't. I simply can't. Like, Samurai Cop, the original, is such a perfect movie, right? If you want, we'll watch it for like next month's movie night. Like, I can watch that movie anytime, especially the fucking remastered 4K version like that Shout Factory did. It's so good. I can't believe they wanted to like fix up that movie. It's so bizarre. The Memory Alpha article on Cameron is extensive. Yeah, I don't know anything else that she's done, but like I know that she's just like a working actor from like the 90s, the late 80s and the 90s, and she just unfortunately did this one role for Amir Shervan in fucking Samurai Cop. It's so bad. Riff tracks MSC, yeah. Riff tracks of Samurai Cop makes it bearable. Listen. I enjoy riff track. I enjoy riff tracks. I do. I enjoy Mystery Science Theater, and I enjoy riff tracks. But I can watch Samurai Cop raw. I can raw dog that shit. I don't need the commentary of Mike and Bill and Kevin. You know, for me, it's like it's just it's a perfect bad movie. It's so good. Like you can so clearly tell that, you know, the guy was really trying to make a proper movie and nothing worked. Like, just nothing works. So good. It's great. It's great. I could tank Battlefield Earth without the riff tracks. Yeah, I don't need... Like, look, here's the thing. Riff tracks enhances the bad movie experience, and I really like it. I'll tell you one movie that you need riff tracks for, and that is, like, some of the really older ones, right? Some of the really, really older bad movies where it's, like, it's actually, like, so hard to watch. Manos, The Hands of Fate. If you've ever tried to raw dog Manos, The Hands of Fate, you will understand what I'm talking about in it. Manos, The Hands of Fate is so hard to watch. It's like drinking whiskey on a really hot day with no water. That's what it feels like to watch Manos, The Hands of Fate. Also, similar vibe for this one movie called Things, which is just, it's so bad. It's so bad. I'll watch Things for a movie night with everyone if everybody wants. Every frame of this film is like someone's last known photograph. It's so, that's a great line from MST3K. So good. Samurai Cop does not appear in the MA credits. Yeah, I'm not surprised at all. I'm not surprised. Oh, geez Louise. Ever see Fatal Deviation? No, I don't know that one. Yeah, interesting that there's like a big Memory Alpha article on Cameron in on Memory Alpha. Also, hi Dr. Maggot. I'm so sorry that I missed your message. I did see it, but we were just talking about something else. I don't know if you're still here. The UK banned smoking, like what, forever? Did they? UK banned smoking. I heard about some stuff about this. The tobacco and vape bill ensures that anyone turning 15 from 2024 or younger will be banned from buying cigarettes. This is already the case. I don't know what. No, it's like a stupid fake law. Mule, did someone do a dono and there was no sound? Anyone born after 2006 couldn't buy cigarettes? Maybe? I don't know. No, there was a dono from Gianna earlier for £27. She subbed off Twitch. It's gonna increase as they get older. Wait, what's happening? How old are you if you're born after 2006? 2006. I might just be an idiot. Does that make you 12? $18. Oh, so they're upping the age to 18. It's not that different from what it used to be. It used to be 16. I don't know why it says on the internet when you Google it, like, oh, anyone aged 15 won't be able to buy cigs. It just used to be 16. It's not that big a deal. Like, this is just like another nonsense thing. So, you know, the Tories are trying to... I was talking to my comrade at the union about this earlier today. The Tories are trying to do two things before they leave office, right? Because they're not gonna, like, I don't like Keir Starmer, I don't think he's good, but he is gonna win the election probably, and or at the least there'll be like a coalition government between Labour and the Lib Dems or the Greens or something like that, and they want to do two things before they go out of office. They want to do, like, you know, for all the old, horrible, disgusting piece of shit fascists in the party, they want to, like, do some transphobia bill, right? They're like, oh, we got the CAS report, so get rid of trans care for anyone under 25 or something like that, right? That's what they're going to want to do. That's what they want to be their legacy. They want another Section 28, right? And the other thing that they're trying to do is some kind of other social / health based policy that people are going to think is kind of good either way. it's nothing, right? Do you know what I mean? Like, upping the age that you can buy cigarettes to 18, it's like, you think that's going to stop? Like, I was buying fucking cigs when I was like 13. Like, it's not going to stop anything. It's not going to stop kids smoking. Like, if you really want to, like, stop the cigarette crisis in the world, like, make people's material conditions better, put massive fucking, like, huge levies on tobacco companies, make it extremely expensive to buy cigs, it'll stop people doing it overnight. That's the end of it. You know what I mean? Do a bit of state capitalism, you know what I mean? Like a little bit of state socialism or whatever. Excuse me. But they won't do that because it's too much like communism, you know what I mean? So it's just like, no, let's arbitrarily change the law. That's what they want to do before they leave office. Anyway, I gotta sort my dinner out. Hang on. Don't worry, chat. I'm going to be like two minutes. It's the same issue with the drug crisis. It only exists on a large scale because mostly people's material needs are not met. Also culture, but the latter is partially due to the former. Anyway, it's all connected to give people what they need. The largest issue will be solved. Yeah. Yeah, for real. No, I'm a big believer in that. It's easy to sweat stuff like that, right? It's easy to sweat stuff like that when you hear so much about it and you realize how much of a big problem it is. But honestly, just concentrate on your own local activism and like that's all we can do, right? Concentrate on your own local activism, unionize your workplace, this, that, and the other, and you will feel great, and we will make the revolution happen. It will simply just happen. Like that's just how it works. It's just how it's gonna work. The homeless camp in Manchester was dismantled as well by the cops today. I'll tell you a bit more about that in a sec. So it's like good news and bad news. So the cops were obviously like horrible and violent about it, and GMTU have done like an Instagram post about it. So go follow Greater Manchester Tenants Union on Instagram. to see our statement about it and all that kind of stuff. Like, obviously, you know, we talk about how we showed solidarity with the camp and this, that, and the other. And, you know, we do so much work to, like, prevent homelessness because we're always helping people with their, like, Section 21 eviction orders and all this kind of stuff. You know, telling people their rights, what they can and can't do. So, you know, talking about that and about actually what happened. So the cops were like horrible and nasty about it. I don't think they beat anyone up, which is okay. All things considered, it's a positive. But they did like house people. There were also like council workers there. And a bunch of people who were like, yes, I would like to go into a temporary accommodation and get housed. Were like, okay, let's go here. And wouldn't you believe it, apparently it all seems to have happened because Andy Burnham was like, yep, let's put these people in this one thing. Let's just get them all in there, right? Election year, innit? It's an election year, right? And Andy Burnham, the mayor, by the way, if you don't know, the mayor of Manchester, he's like, he ran a couple of years ago to get elected on like he was gonna solve the homeless crisis. He was gonna solve the homeless crisis in Manchester, but he didn't, did he? He didn't do that because in order to solve the homelessness crisis, you have to solve the tenants being evicted crisis. You have to solve the landlord crisis, right? So he didn't do that. And, you know, there's just been like a bunch of stuff that's happened that's, you know, been pretty bad. But a lot of people who wanted to get in the temporary accommodation got in there. And it's actually, it's quite funny, actually, like sort of like the disparity of like, you know, two different mindsets from like two different people. But like one of the guys was like, I can't believe this. It's just like prison. And one of the guys who's obviously like a bit more experienced in the world, shall we say, probably been to Penn before, turned around and said, it's not like prison. It's a lot better than prison, actually, dude. And you know, we might get housed if we stay in here. It's not perfect, but it's a place, you know what I mean? It's a good to it's a good result. Like, you know, we're warm, we get to sleep in a bed with a roof over our heads, not in a tent anymore. Yeah. So it's mixed. There were some people who were like, I don't want to go to this temporary accommodation. The problem with temp accommodation is that like when people figure out that that's where homeless people are, there are people who take advantage of that, like crack dealers, you know, shit like that. You know what I mean? All this stuff. Johnny says, I'm sorry to derail, but you have a gift in your Discord messages. Yo! Johnny just got me fucking Helldivers. Let's go. Johnny, you're a king, bro. In lieu of a donation, he says. In lieu of a donation. Thanks for the key, King. Let's go. And stream some Helldivers soon. See how it runs on my PC, innit? You know what I mean? Hell yeah, let's go. Alright, cool. That rocks. That rocks. Fuck yeah. Dive some hell. The fucking public library in my town had a huge fight over putting outlets on the benches outside because it would attract scary homeless people. Yeah, that's the point. Give people who don't have regular access to power a place to charge their shit. Yeah, the thing is, like, okay, you know, you ask yourself, why are homeless people scary, right? Well, they're not. People are scared of homeless people because they think, oh, these people are desperate and they'll do everything for money, right? So your fear should not be directed towards the homeless person themselves, but your fear, if you truly think that that's how every person ends up when they get made homeless, your fear should be directed at the system. Your fear should be directed at landlords. Your fear should be directed at like the housing crisis in general and the ruling class, right? Because they're going to make you like that, right? That's not how every homeless person is. But, you know, people are afraid of homeless people because they project themselves onto them, right? Like, what would I do if I was homeless? That's what everyone subconsciously does, right? It's like, oh, well, I would be desperate and I would try and nick a load of stuff, right? And it's like, yeah, of course you would, bro. Like, fucking, you know? Just stupid. Hey, Great Crab, how you doing? Oh, just burnt me hand. Burnt me fucking hand, mate. Fine. Good to hear it. That and even scarier.
Salome, 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 Salome.
Get hacked, mule.
Ori, thank you so much for the sub off Twitch. Thank you so much for the £30. Thank you so much for subbing off Twitch. And look, just in time. Oh. Baby boy. My baby boy. He's a baby boy. Look at him there. Hello. Thank you so much for the £30 quids. Thank you so much for subbing off Twitch. Thank you so much for supporting the stream. Chat, will I fucking £100 off the monthly dono goal. Holy shit. Holy fucking shit. Can you imagine it? My God. My God. Just got an ad, so I missed what you said. If you had anything to add. Oh no, I just got a dono. So I'm just going on about that. Don't worry, Dr. Maggot. Don't worry. Tom's there. That's why, because we got that dono. Tom, look at me! Tom, what's this? There you go. There you go. What's this, Tom? What's this? What's this? He's like, Dad, I'm trying to clean. Fuck off. Play your stupid game. I'm doing good, Ori. Thank you so much for the dono. Thank you so much for subbing off Twitch. Thank you so much for supporting the stream. £500. Oh my goodness. Thank you so much, chat. It's a great month. Tom's busy not being an anarchist. Oh, listen to me. Listen to me. This boy is the most anarchist boy you could ever meet in your entire life. Small baby boy. Small baby boy. Alright, let's play some games. Gotta go home and sleep. Oh shit, I should put away some stuff I found in the mines, right? I want to keep 1, 2, 3, yeah. 4, 5. I think that's about right. I got some geodes. I got some mixed seeds. Okay, I was wondering about that. Let's plant them. Stop motion game I was talking about came out today. I'm excited to try it. Everyone says it's like you're in a Wes Anderson sci-fi. What's the stop motion game that... I thought you were talking about Hylix. Because when I mentioned that, you were just like, oh, right. And then you didn't say anything else about the game you were going to play. So, what's it called? The boy! Hey, Sneaky Sid. How you doing? Good to see you. Halibut Henry? Halibut Henry. This motherfucker just said Halibut Henry. Harold Halibut. This motherfucker just said Harold Halibut. Y'all like how I'm saying that? Harold Halibut. It looks rad. You want to get it? What's it about? don't say a guy called Harold who's a halibut, because that bit's obvious. I'm gonna get really mad if you say that. I didn't want to come off as recommending it unless you specifically ask, because I know how ODD could be. Okay, listen. Let me clarify how it works, right? Let me clarify how it works. If somebody says to me, I think you'd really like X, right? Forget it, right? That's not going to work. No way. That's going right to the bottom of things that I will ever do. Ever, right? Don't know why. It's just how my brain works. I'm not being a twat. But if you just talk about a thing that you really like and how much you like it and what it's about, etc., yeah, that'll interest me way more. Fuck Elon's everything platform. What happened? I appreciate you being considerate, though. Oscar, do. X sucks. Yeah, it does. But, like, I'm just wondering why. Are you just saying that in general? Guy on a weird underwater ship. Seems like an old school point and click kind of game. That seems pretty cool. Might give it a go. That's it, chat. I'm just a gaming streamer now. This is what's gonna happen. Oh, it's the Green Rain Day. Green rain, green rain. Let's go. Time to choose. djmuel Gaming YouTube channel when? Yeah. Oh, Tom, not on camera. Ah, buddy. Time to get a lot of grass. I don't need a lot of grass. Yeah, fiddlehead ferns are good, right? Chat, this curry that I made is so peng. Like, I hate to big myself up. It's not my recipe, innit? You know what I mean? It's a guy called Mohinder on TikTok. Oh, man. Like, I'm going to make another one of the curries that he shows you how to make. Because it's just like... Oh, shit. Well, TV don't work. I didn't notice that the first time. Yeah, this guy called Mohinder on TikTok. Oh, man. Oh, shit. Is that like a big one? Oh, there's a big one there. Do you need an axe to get rid of that? Yeah. I think the axe is... the moss is the stuff that I'm most interested in getting from this stuff. Oh, well, I got my... Yeah, alright. I got you. Sell that honey. So good. Oh, I get you. I know what you mean now, Middle-earth. Yeah, don't worry about it. It's alright. You know what I'm like. I got that ADHD. I'm literally just never going to be able to get, like, a timely joke in the chat. I'm so sorry. Ooh, I just got a new mineral. Let's go. Right, so let's save that. Save that. Yeah. Rice shoot. Imagine being neurodivergent. Who'd be that? Yeah, exactly. But it's kind of weird, right? Because the more and more like I think about it, and the more I hear people who are like neurotypical talk about stuff, I keep thinking like, I'm not sure how like neurotypical people are. Like, I'm not sure anyone's neurotypical. I don't think it's like a thing. I think everybody has like a wildly unique, interesting brain. And I think that like, I think about it in the same way as like psychiatric definitions, right? Like psychiatric definitions are anti-liberationist because you're trying to put yourself in a box. Imagine listening to neurotypicals. No, I think to a degree you have to. Because they are people, you know. They are people too. But I kind of see it in the same way as that, right? It's like, okay, there's autism and there's ADHD. But really, who's to say there isn't like a secret third thing or fourth thing? And there are other classifications of neurodivergent, right? There are other stuff. Neurotypical to neurodiverse as a spectrum is mostly used for signposting generally, but due to the variety of neurodiversity of the human condition, you'd be hard pressed to find the neurotypical. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Yeah, thank you, Ori. Yeah, you're right. You're right. Like, neurotypical to me, yeah, just says that there are some people who are better at participating in capitalism. Like, if you're neurotypical, you're still neurodivergent, but Fighter Jet, thank you so much for the...
Hello, laughing face.
Fighter Jet, thank you so much for the 59 months. How you doing, buddy? Welcome in. Good to see you. The type of neurodivergent that you are, just means that you can participate in capitalism better. So therefore you're deemed neurotypical, right? Do you know what I mean? Yeah, divergent from what? Divergent from participating in capital appropriately. That's what it is. Okay, Tom, stop licking his bumhole. There you go. He's back. I created a monster by making my own version of neurodivergencies, Normie. Sweetling, Scumble, and Grungus. It's taken over my brain and that of my server now and spreading out. What do you mean? What do you want about? I created a monster by making my own version of neurodivergencies normal. Sweetling, Scumble? What? Which one's which? It's the same as like cis to trans, right? It's all about, hey, this is roughly where to start with me, and then the trip through the morass of human interaction to learn who I am is much shorter. I guess that makes sense. I neurologically diverged from the need to kill the planet for money. Yeah, same, right? My therapist and GP both didn't want to push me for an autism diagnosis because they just don't see the benefit of medicalizing something that is just part of me, TM. Right. I think, like... it's interesting, right? Because we you know, this is the thing that like people don't like to talk about, right? You know? Semi-hot take, but I feel like the idea of people being considered neurodivergent is kind of ableist, like neuroatypical, sure, but neurodiverse feels like it implies it's diverting from a norm. Of course, it's not meant ableistly. I just find the language surrounding this sort of thing interesting and important to analyze. No, I agree, right? Because, no, this is what I'm trying to say. This is literally what I'm about to say. Everybody, especially on the internet, likes to talk about neurodivergence and mental health and all this stuff. Right? There are like acceptable mental health conditions to talk about and support. Like, oh, you have depression and oh, you have anxiety, right? But nobody wants to talk about like people with BPD. Nobody wants to talk about people with like other sociopathic personality disorders. Yeah? No one wants to talk about like you know, the difficult conversations that you might have to have with someone who is, you know, exhibiting psychotic or schizophrenic, you know, stuff. But also, like, simultaneously, those kinds of definitions are also unhelpful because they're all part of the medical psychiatric complex, right? You know, the way that people are just, like, put away when they're too difficult to deal with. Like, just put them in a prison, but make it medicine. You know what I mean? BBG says, why do you think some people don't like cis? People don't like the word cis because they're uninformed and ignorant. That's all it is. I don't think it... I think for like a lot of people it comes from a plate of hate and malice towards trans people, but I think that people who just like genuinely don't understand it and they say things like, I don't have pronouns, and then you say, well, how do I refer to you? It would say him, and then you'd be like, that's a pronoun. They'd be like, oh, right. Like, I just think people like that are just like ignorant and they don't know what they're talking about. And they've had some kind of social osmosis from idiot turfs that they know, and they think they know what they're talking about. Whatever words will take on the meaning of those saying them really think. Yeah. There's useful things that we can learn from diagnosing certain conditions, like I'm not disabled for any intrinsic reasons, I'm disabled because society doesn't welcome me in ways that are honestly really easy to enact. Yep. People with permanent conditions aren't ever going to go away. Yep. Institutionalization, these people are violent and unsociable, all other such evil things. Yep. This is the idea behind disability as a social construct. I mean, it is, right? It is a social construct. The only reason to not like cis is because you don't want to be reminded of trans people existing. Yeah. Well, yeah, to a degree, yeah. Yeah. I do think there are genuinely some people who are just, like, completely ignorant to it, and they're just like, I'm not cis, I'm just normal. And then you'll talk to them a bit more about it, and they'll be like, oh, that makes sense, right? It's always that, like, overlap. In the broader discourse space, people want to talk about marketable conditions, the ones that can give an inspiring story of overcoming adversity, and not, we need to put in a lot of work as a community to enable these people to live well. Yes! Right, this is like when you hear about you know, there are loads of examples of this, right? But you will hear stories of like racialized trans women who just get like exiled from society, like exiled from their friend group, right? Because they're very difficult to be around because they have like a personality disorder, right? And this kind of stuff happens, and it's done by people who will exhibit some kind of potential, like they'll say that they're socially welcoming of everybody, right? They'll say that they're not an ableist person. They'll say that they don't engage in ableism. They'll call themselves abolitionists and shit like that, right? And they'll just like dispose of like a black transgender woman because she's got like trauma. You know what I mean? This happens all the time, and I just don't think people want they don't want to talk about it because, like, you know, to actually like deal with someone who has a personality disorder or who has like extreme mental health problems is difficult. It's difficult. I've done it my entire life, which is why like I get so mad about people like invoking the saneism discourse. Like, you know, saying the word insane and saying this, that, and the other, blah, blah, blah. Because people have no idea. People have no idea about actual fucking saneism. People don't fucking know what they're fucking talking about. It drives me up the wall. Drives me up the fucking wall, seriously. Like, talk to me after you've actually, like, you know, tried to walk a guy who has got, like, extreme psychosis that, like, comes on every fucking 6 months or so, you know, accuses you of, like, you know, conspiring with the CIA and all this kind of stuff, and and actually makes you, like, very, like, concerned and nervous and scared to be around that person. Like, talk to me when you've, like, tried to be friends with a person like that. Then you could talk to me about fucking saneism. You know what I mean? Like, don't talk to me about, like, oh, you shouldn't call people psychos or insane. Blah, blah, blah. Shut up, man. Shut up. You know? These bigots see themselves as a default, give them a label as to imply in their mind that they're not normal. Oh, yeah, true. Yeah, that's true about the cis stuff. Yeah. Again, we get to the fact that rugged individualism is a fucking blight. It's brainwormed many people who otherwise claim to be inclusive and welcoming. Yeah, no person is an island. Yep. Yeah. I've not seen Fallout. I want to, though. So please don't trigger my demand avoidance as best you can. When people call me strong, brave, or resilient, I remind them of all the people like me who die for not being strong, brave, and resilient enough to survive cishet normativity. Yeah, I think that's important. One who reads. I saw a great quote from one of the directors or producers or writers of the Israelism film. I don't know if anyone's heard about that. On an Instagram reel last night, and they were talking about like talking to a room full of like Jewish people who are, you know, trying to get rid of their ties to Israel, right? They're trying to break out of the brainwashing of years and years and years of indoctrination, you know, right? That Israel is like okay to exist and all this stuff, right? And the way that this person put it to the crowd was saying that people talk about being made uncomfortable, right? People will talk, like Jewish people in the diaspora, and even just people who think that like Israel is fine, right? For whatever, like just anyone who's absorbed the idea that Israel is a legitimate state from brainwashing, manufacturing consent, all this stuff. They don't like to talk about it because it makes them feel uncomfortable, right? But what people are not thinking about is how uncomfortable it is to live under an occupation, a military occupation, a genocidal military colonialist occupation. Yeah. And in the same way, one who reads reminding people that like people like me die all the time, right? Because they're not strong and brave enough. What about them? Right? It's going to make people uncomfortable, but I think it's good. I think it's good. I think people need to be uncomfortable. I think too many people are far too comfortable with that idea, right? Anyway, sorry, I'm just kind of like stalling and just like you know. This makes me uncomfortable. You're living in the Imperial core. Good, you should be, right? Yeah, you've probably had a life of comfort. I think about this all the time. I think about how privileged I am. You know, I was talking last night when we were looking at that food video, that union video, Perfect Union about food and all the stuff they put in food, and I was talking about Nesquik, and it reminded me of like my childhood, and I was like, you know what? I didn't have a great childhood, but I am fucking lucky, man. I am lucky. Like, it wasn't perfect and some horrible things happened to me, but like, holy fucking shit. Like, what a privilege. What a privilege to like live in it. But it's nonsense that it's a privilege. Like, it shouldn't be a privilege to grow up without fear of like getting fucking bombed in it. You know what I mean? Reminds me of those fuckers who were protesting McDonald's to bring back plastic straws. Fuck me, man. Fuck me, dude. Like, why, dude? Why? Like, who cares? Like, what? You, like, fuck around with your fucking, like, Fanta soda or some shit? Yeah, too much and it gets soggy? Oh, no, dude. I don't know. Maybe, like, fucking consume your consumable products quicker. Like, you know, they call it fast food, dog. Why are you letting it go all fucking still in your fucking car or some shit? You know what I mean? Or, here's another idea. Novel idea. Take it out, take the lid off, drink it, like, from the cup. There's this remarkable invention, it's called a cup. And you can create one of those by taking the lid and the straw off of your soda pop. You could go like that, and it's now a cup, and you can drink from it like that. Crazy to think no civilization ever drank a liquid prior to the invention of straws. I know, yeah, it just never happened, did it? 25 years ago, I listened to a boy struggling to articulate his perception of male privilege. He knew what was happening and how it bothered him. Yeah, that shit fucking, like, you know, like, it permeates the consciousness and the experience of life. Like, everybody knows that something is, like, wrong, right? Everybody knows that. Most people. Like, Rob Rousseau's great. The way he puts it is like... all these fucking boomers who, like, 20, 30 years ago were saying to kids, like, don't spend too much time on the internet. It's gonna fuck with your brain. It's gonna mess you up. It's gonna be all fucked up. Now, they're all on Facebook, aren't they? Looking at minion memes about how chemtrails are making everyone trans and gay. Like, you know, doing the fun little game of, like, QAnon and, like, joining up all these imaginary dots and being like, look, and then just somehow coming back to the idea that it's all like a secret cabal of Jews. You know what I mean? Like there's some kind of fucking like... I don't want to be offensive. There's some kind of like idiot Columbo. I don't know. They think they're Columbo, innit? You know what I mean? It's like a thing I saw today in the tabletop role-playing game space about an upcoming book from Paizo. Set in an Asia-inspired continent, and he's of Hmong descent. And it's the first time he felt welcome to the tabletop RPG hobby in 40 years, because it's aggressively Orientalist, and I, as a white person, can't fathom his emotions, and it's kind of uncomfortable to consider for me, but the fact he's finally seen it himself respectfully made him feel so happy. That's cool to me. Yeah, no, that rocks, I think. I think that's great. Hey, Thazadar, how you doing? How are people able to satisfy the oral fixation in a socially acceptable way? I think you got a delay and I don't know what you're on about. Been in the courthouse all day to hear whether I'll be impaneled on a journey. Wait, what the fuck? Holy shit, one who reads. That's fucking deep. Oh, about paper straws? Yeah, fingers crossed you don't. Holy shit. Yeah. Well, you're in the Discord, innit? You know what I mean? Like, happy to, like, talk through some stuff in there in the vent and support channel, you know what I mean? Like, it's pretty fucking heavy. Fuck that shit. And good night, sneaky shit. Thanks for hanging out. smoke or play the harmonica about paper straws. Never heard of jury nullification until you're in the room. Wait, what's that? What does that mean? Alright, I'm nearly finished. Nearly finished with my dinner. Look at that baby boy. Look at that. I got into voir dire yesterday. It was cut soon after I talked about police testifying in uniform as propaganda to manipulate juries. Fuck. I mean, it is. It's the basic legal precedent that you can find anyone not guilty of anything so long as you could convince enough of the jury it wasn't a crime. Oh, yeah, true, yeah. I've just realized, yeah, that, like, I thought what you meant was, like, you're going to be put in front of a jury. So when I was saying, like, go to the Venton support channel in the Discord, I thought it was because, like, you're actually getting, like, convicted or some shit. But you're talking about having to be on a jury, innit? Which isn't so bad. Just, you know... do the right thing. Back in a check. Hey, big boy. Okay. Done. Done what? What have you done? I'm back. I got some strawberries. Did I tell anyone that I've started growing strawberries from seed? They've not started sprouting at all yet. I don't know how long it's going to take them to sprout. Got to keep that soil moist. Keep it cold and wet. I'm trying to also grow some rosemary. Grow a rosemary plant. I think that'd be really good, just to have rosemary on the go. Excuse me. "14 days from soil is the usual growth rate." Thanks, Gianna. Are you gonna share? Yo, I would if I could. That's literally why I grow food. I mean, listen, I grew loads of stuff. I say that like I'm some kind of actual farmer, but I grew fucking, like, I don't know, all last year, right? I grew all last year, and all I managed to get really was like a thingy, what do you call it? Like a bit of basil that I ate, and 1 or 2 tomatoes. Chat opinions if this counts as base thing worth sending to the Red Planet email. If you're in Mule's Discord, you may have seen a few purple sprouting broccoli plants maturing. I offer them to a neighbor who said yes. Absolutely! Growing your own food and giving it to people for free? Are you mad? Of course it is. That's hella based. I say that too, but I don't eat strawberries. You don't eat strawberries? Oh, that's because you're American, innit? In America, they've got all kinds of, like, horrible stuff going on with strawberries. Where it's like, they probably don't taste of anything or some shit, you know? One of them kind of deals, right? Didn't I save a bunch of rice shoots? Where are they? Basil sounds good, though. My dad grew tomatoes last year. Well, yeah, I only managed to get, like, 2. The reason that I did so bad... Oh, I grew jalapeno peppers and I ate them. I ate them, innit? And that was great. I had them... I made them in a chili. I put them in a chili and it was really fucking... It was pogging out. It was dead pog. Well, the only reason that I did so badly with growing is because A, I got that like horrible sickness last year, and B, I got infested with fungal gnats, so I couldn't really make much anyway. Stuffed with corn syrup. Yeah, I bet they do that as well, you know? Like, I know it sounds insane. Like, why would you stuff, like, fruit from the ground with corn syrup? Where are strawberries native to, chat? Like, where did they grow? Where did they first... Because, like, I'm learning so much about food and agriculture and all this stuff at the minute. And it's like, where, like, you know, where did is that native to the UK? Or Europe, at least? Or is it another that we got from America? Because, like, I learned that all the people in Europe used to eat before... Oh, from France. Oh, okay, well, at least we got that. At least it's from, somewhere kind of close. North America? Brittany, France? Wait, what? No way. Who's correct? This is the problem with using chat as Google. Strawberry Fields is in New York City, so probably there. That's true. That's right. That's how it works, isn't it? PBG says I made blueberry cake the other day. Peng, was it nice? Have you tried it? When I was a kid, there were wild strawberries. You make that sound like you're like 1,000 years old. What are you on about? When you were a kid, there were wild strawberries. Where? It's a relative of roses, so there might be more than one area where it's native. That's true. Hey, Nate Zero, how's it going? I just ordered strawberry roots. Excited to grow some. Fuck yeah, let's go. Bred in France. Strawberries as we know them are a hybrid, it looks like. Oh, I see. Right, so the native plant is probably like a combination of different kinds of berries. Oh, excuse me. In the margins next to the football fields, here and there. Are you writing a poem in the chat? Looking at the parent plants from North America and Chile. Quick Google stuff. Alright, yeah, cool. For a hot sec, I thought you were wearing a Jedi robe, but the shirt looks comfy as hell. My stepmom just gets the absolute, like, don of Christmas gifts, clothes-wise. Like, she always gets me the comfiest shit. Right? Like, look at this. It's so good. And there's, like, matching kecks as well. It's fucking popping. It's absolutely sick. It's so good. Honestly, slay. Slay. Hey, Philip, what's up? Slay. How you doing, dude? Let's get rid of that. Gotta take that to Gunther. Gunther, fucking like American ass name. Fucking Gunther. That's what you get for having like Germans colonize. Jesus Christ. Wild strawberries have documentation from Roman literature as being medicinal. Yeah, they must be from somewhere around Europe. Maybe not. I don't know. Basically, what I was saying earlier was that, like, most of the stuff that we used to eat in Britain was, like, fucking what you use in America called rutabaga. Like, so, Swedes, turnips, fucking, like, nettles, like, just used to eat like the worst stuff. Like most of the stuff that we used to eat, like we had barely any vegetables, and peasants would eat like a combination of meat and bread and cheese. Like, is it any wonder? Is it any fucking wonder that no one lived past 30? You know what I mean? Crazy, dude. Gunther from WWE. Not a fucking Scooby-Doo. Not a Scooby-Doo. I don't know shit about wrestling. All I know is that me and my boys used to watch wrestling when we were like 7 or 8 years old. Yeah, Cockney rhyming slang, innit? Not a Scooby-Doo. Not a clue. Not a Scooby. You still watch some of the bigger events? I'd watch wrestling again, sure. Like, I imagine it would be so different from, like, literally 30 years ago, though. You know what I mean? That's bars. I forgot on me here. Bug me. Oh, yeah, let's go to the mines. Fuck it. What kind of shit's gonna happen on a day like today in mines? Give me that bug meat. Link your match coming up in Discord if it's recorded. Oh yeah, I got loads of like... There's like, well I say loads, but there's like 2. So I'd say loads, but there's literally just like 2 trans women in my community who do wrestling. I forgot you did wrestling, Thora, yeah. Got Spectra and Thora out here wrestling away. It's pretty cool. Gunther's one of the old school ones wrestling outfit-wise. Who do I remember from... Right, I'll tell you the wrestlers that I remember, yeah? Rikishi... Big Show, Triple H, The Rock, obviously, Chris Jericho, Undertaker, Chyna. She was like the only girl, like she was the only woman in it. There was literally just like one woman. I think it was WWF back in the day. And then there was like the knockoff counterpart, WCW, in it. And we never used to watch that. Because we used to sit there and be like, that's gay. That one's gay. We don't watch that one. Little did I know. We just used to sit and watch it and just be like, we were like kids, so we never paid attention. We just used to say stuff like, The Rock's gonna come in and poo on Chris Jericho's head. We just like nothing. We weren't interested, like, even in the slightest, like, maybe even like to play the games or anything like that. Just whatever, like, kid stuff, innit, like, just never paid attention to it properly. Rock's gonna come in and poo on Chris Jericho's head. Yeah! He's gonna get his willy out. 3 of Rikishi's sons are in WWE now. That's pretty good. Well, listen, the reason why we used to say stuff like that is because Rikishi didn't he? He used to, like, rub his arsehole on, like, people's heads, didn't he? He used to sit on their heads, innit? Do you know what I mean? Right? That was his whole move. What was it called? Like, I don't know what it was called. Like his finisher was the stink face. The stink face. That's what it was called, innit? He just used to sit on people's heads. And, like, it's just so funny, innit? Like, fucking, like... like, wrestlers there, like, oh, I'm knocked out. Oh, I'm knocked out. No, not the stink face. No. Meanwhile, like, Rikishi's there, like... Commentators going, he's gonna do the stink face! Just absolutely going insane. Do you know what I mean? Oh, he's gonna do the stink face! And, like, the guy's like there, like, oh, I'm definitely knocked out for real, bro. Like, I'm fully knocked out. Don't do the stink face. Rikishi's just like, boom! Incredible. Like, just absolutely incredible entertainment. So good. So fucking good. It's camp as fuck. It's great. Like, it's so good. When you were a kid, you didn't get wrestling on the TV. A friend or a cousin had the game on the N64. We used to watch it at my mate's house, who had, like, a little cable box in it. But I think I had a cable. Yeah, but, like, I wouldn't watch wrestling on my own. That would suck. I just didn't enjoy it. WWE Raw card game was huge at your school. You used to have a Chris Benoit holographic card somewhere. Wild. Triple tag with Scotty 2 Hotty. The Rock's cooking up a special poo. Yeah, we used to say shit like that as well, yeah. Slowly moving dudes, slowly punching each other, turning red from exhaustion. Yeah, I'm surprised I didn't awaken something in me, Guys, I think we should ban wrestling. I think wrestling is like turning kids gay. I think we should ban it. It's like grooming, really, isn't it? If you think about it. Can't wait for The Rock to run for president. Oh, no. Stop it. Friend of yours got into wrestling a year ago. Ban all male sports where they touch each other, honestly. Soccer, innit? You know what I mean? Football. It's just a bunch of guys running around in little shorts. Chasing each other in little shorts. I don't know, man. Not sure about that. They're letting kids watch this stuff, you know? What's that about? If people get awakened by proximity to me threats on them, right, yeah. Rugby and sumo. Take my rugby and sumo from my cold dead hands. A friend of mine got into wrestling a year ago, posted a video of them dudes playing out a BDSM scene. Dog training or something with a chain and everything in front of a crowd of 1,000. Got me interested in wrestling for a hot minute. I'm literally so gay, dude. Amateur wrestling is much gayer and somehow attracts the most chuds. I can't believe you're trying to turn all those conservatives queer. I can't believe it. How dare you? That's the real oppression. What? Where? 26. Oh my god. How many days have I got on this? 3 days. So that means 2 days, really, because it's 10:30 p.m. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. Local wrestling scene is where you find the really wild stuff. You know how we were talking about going to, like, singles mixes last night? Do you think, like... Nah. Orange Cassidy, who isn't wild, but dang is he relaxed. Kill? What? Swedish moment. Sorry, but when you type that, I just like thought about the Swedish accent in it. I was just like... Oh god damn it. I'm trying so hard not to do my bad Swedish accent. I'm sorry, Pitsy. I know that's really offensive. His whole shtick is minimum effort wrestling, nudging people's legs with his feet, hands in pockets. That's crazy, man. That's crazy. Do it? No. No, I can't. My dad trying to relate to me. He grabbed a guy's private parts during rugby. Not the same thing as being gay, but he tried. What? What? What are you talking about? What? What? What do you mean? What are you talking about? Why did your dad do that? Your dad didn't do that, right? He's having me on. You're lying. Oh, fucking. Right, so I got 31 bug meat. WWE is the woke wrestling entertainment. That's true. That is what it is, isn't it? Why did I not plant them wheat seeds earlier? Where did I put them? Where have I put them wheat seeds? Did I plant them? Oh no, I did plant them, didn't I? No, I didn't. Oh no, I did. They're there. All right, cool. All right, I gotta go to bed. Excuse me. Oh. Oh no, I'm gonna fall asleep in my own gaff. Haven't checked the forums, but I wonder if there were some chuds that were super upset about the first all-women event. You know what? I got some advice for you. Right? If ever in your head you are thinking, right? I wonder if some chuds were upset about a completely normal thing. You don't need to go through the trauma.
Sonic will never again be a pain in my ass!
Layla, thank you so much! Thank you so much for supporting the stream. Thank you so much for the £10. Holy fucking shit. Thank you very much. Subbing off Twitch and supporting the stream. Hope you're doing fantastic. Hello, how are you doing, Layla? It's good to see you. People are still complaining about the women, yeah. Your dad was pretty ignorant. Your dad did not, like, grab a guy's dick to be like, hey, I'm just like you. Based tenor, yeah, very true. Very true. A guy just complained about the ring announcer being too passionate because she cried when she was emotional about one of the stories. I'm sick of these fuckers, man. I'm sick of them. Just assume the worst from wrestling fans, right? I think that that's safe to assume that kind of stuff. I need a good pufferfish specimen. I'm conducting an experiment on the toxin created by the pufferfish. 1,000 gold. Alright. He said this is a guy's thing? Yeah, shut up, man. Like, as soon as anyone says anything like that, just like, shut up. What are you on about? Fuck off. Shut up. Fuck off. Don't care. Piss off. Why are my lightning rods not pulsating like they're going to create a thing? Why is that not happening? It's a thunderstorm. Your dad was pretty ignorant. It's fair enough. It's fair enough. I could believe it then. She's literally the best ring announcer we've had in 25 years. I can believe it. I remember what they were like. I remember what those boys were like. Oh, my red cabbage is nearly done. My red cabbage is nearly done. I got a shit ton of mahogany trees over there. Over here. Alright, alright. I need to sort out my fucking inventory. What's going on here now? Cherry bombs going here? No, fuck it. Why am I keeping cherry bombs? Little baby, silly baby bombs? I don't care. I don't care about that. I don't trust like that. Oh, shit. Alright, well, I still got the same amount. That's good. They haven't had a WWE pageant event since, like, the 2000s. What's a WWE pageant event? What, do you mean, like, a child beauty pageant? Pedo pageant? Pedo page? I sometimes think about setting up a mentorship program where trans guys teach cis guys how to man. I think that would be really good. And I'm being genuine there. Like, I'm not even being flippant. I'm genuinely not even being flippant there. Like, when I had, like, my friends with benefits relationship with a trans guy, like, there was a lot of very, very, very affirming stuff that he taught me. Very, very good. Very, very useful. Very, very nice. A very beautiful person. Women superstars that were put in skimpy outfits? Oh, okay. Right. Gotcha. Put that away. Process them. Yes. Put that away. Put that there. Put that away. Turn that into espresso. Excuse me. Turns out most of those women wrestlers were abused badly by WWE and its management. Yeah, I don't believe. I don't doubt for a second. No. Vince McMahon was vile. Didn't everybody, like, have a party when he died? Or did he die? No, he's not dead, is he? Is he dead? He should be. Yeah, there you go. One joke for the night, folks. There you go. One joke of the night. He's not dead. Who's not dead? Vince McMahon. Oh, need one more. Pretty sure we still don't even know everything. Wait, what? He finally just got taken from his role because he got outed for a bunch of vile stuff. That's what happened, yeah. That's what happened. One, two, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I'm gonna make some wine. Red wine. Ga. Lawsuit's still ongoing. Oh boy. You saw Gaga for the Chromatica tour? Hell yeah, let's go. Yeah, I used to sing that to my ex all the time. She really liked Lady Gaga. And she used to laugh. And then she just started to get annoyed because she was like, she's not saying red wine. She's saying red one because that's the producer of the track. And I was like, yeah, I don't care about that. Yeah, I don't give a shit about that. I think it sounds like she says red wine, so she does. That's the end of it. He was booted as an economic liability, not a terrible human who should not be in a position of power ever, right? Oh no, did I? I didn't make any mayo then, did I? Oh, it's mayo time! Love red wine, so I liked it. I also feel it so hard. Amazing that we consider ourselves to have learned anything since initial Me Too reporting of Harvey Weinstein. Monsters continue to live free from consequences waiting out the legal clock. Yeah. Yeah. And somehow, like... yeah, things have just gotten a lot worse for marginalized people as a result. It's really cool and good. I'm glad it happened. No, I'm being cynical. I am glad the Me Too movement happened, like 100%. I guess like what I mean is that like the way that some people choose to interpret progressive language and use it for their own good, right? Because that was kind of like a lot of that shit, as always, gets you know, what do you call it, co-opted by the right? You know what I mean? It's like, It wasn't cynical. Nah, it was cynical, dude. It was. It was cynical. True to an extent. True to an extent, right? You know, it's like. It's a slow bit of progress for. Actually, maybe it's because you're so cynical. Yeah, no, that's it, dude. It's real slow progress for understanding what abuse is. Like, I think we just have, like, a lot of very baby brain, surface level understanding of abusive behavior and what constitutes as abuse. Like, you know, you hear people say things like, oh, so-and-so was like, my ex was abusive, and you ask them what they did, and it's like, oh, they dumped me when I was in a really bad place. It's like, that's not abuse, babe. What are you talking about? What have we really learned from just kind of parroting a bunch of, you know, basic bits and pieces of information, about abusive behaviors and stuff like that. Like, there needs to be actual material understanding and analysis and power dynamics and all that kind of stuff. You know what I mean? Do people still use traumatic to mean things that literally aren't traumatic? Yeah, all the time. All the fucking time. It sucks. It fucking sucks. And I don't even mean, like, I'm not even being super cynical when I say that in terms of, like, you know, oh, you know, some people can find some things traumatic. It's like, no, people are really talking about, like, stuff that just is not even remotely. It's just a shame. It's just a real shame. Personally, here that conservatives get to pretend it achieved anything as excuse for their twisted worldview, where men are somehow cancelled everywhere all the time, constantly, and that's why they get to go full on hog on fascist destruction. Any kind of else institutions is all. Yeah, I get that. I do get that. Conversely, though, it's progress, but it's slow progress, right? That's kind of where I'm at with it, you know. Slow progress. It's important to have progress at all. But sometimes progress is super slow just because of where we are as a society, where we're up to, you know? I was also talking with a comrade for the union about this stuff today, right? About, like, the conservatives basically wanting to, like, do Section 28 again. Excuse me. I've talked to people who were a couple when I knew them, each of whom referred to the other as my abuser. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, it's a nightmare sometimes. It's a real nightmare sometimes. It's like... I understand that the things are difficult and you had a bad time, but we really do not get anywhere by just, like... Anytime something difficult comes along, refusing to talk about it like an actual person and instead being like, no, this was abuse, actually. Like, think about the debate, bro, the fucking debate pervert shit with me, right? You know, like me doing an analysis of the situation, right? An analysis of that one guy's situation with his partner, where he was in control of all the finances and... you know, was able to lock her out of a bank account that they both shared, which meant that she ended up going to prison. And so what he tried to do was try to twist it that, like, oh, actually she was a meth head and she deserved to go to prison. And I was like, I think that's fucked, actually. And everyone who likes that guy, because... they can't be bothered to do any actual material analysis and power dynamic analysis, and they just think that, like, doing politics is listening to a guy who tells you to vote for the Democrats. They're all like, you're an abuse apologist, actually. Oh. I see. Okay. Alright. Chat, have I told you, like, how, like, I know we're talking about depressing stuff, but, like, have I told you, like, how actually, like, good I feel? Like, in general. Just after going for a run. Literally, all I did was go for a run. Don't worry, Layla Shafiq. Like, you can, whenever, you know, it's good to see you. It was the first 20 minutes of the stream. Yes, you mentioned you felt well. Good, I love that for you. Thank you, Philip. And everybody else in chat, thank you for being patient with me. Look, when you get little bursts of energy when you run, I just feel like overall, like, more full and rounded as a person. Oh my god, Layla! Like, oh, listen, before you go, yeah? Because I know you're probably going to, like, shoot off in a hot second, yeah? I'm so jealous of you getting to run. I'm glad it feels good. Yeah, but, like, get this, right? You might have missed all this. I don't know if you missed any of this stuff, me talking about it ever. But, like, my whole fatigue thing, like, everything, I might have DM'd you about it, actually. Maybe I didn't. I was meaning to, at least. Like, my whole fatigue thing, I was getting, like, desperate and started Googling stuff and all this kind of, like, extra business. Thinking about, like, oh, well, I still got this, like, you know, pain in my ear from my piercing, and it gets exacerbated when I do exercise, so maybe it's somehow related. Had a look at, like, a couple of little bits of information about piercings and COVID, and long COVID specifically. And I took it out, and now I'm better. And that's why I can run again. Your knees and ankles can't take the impact. Well, Gobs, you say that, but, like, well, I'm not saying, like, oh, you say that, but you'd be able to do it. What I'm saying is that, like, no, that was me today. Like, I started feeling that. I was like, oh, shit. I'm gonna have to get on the treadmill instead, because my hips and my joints were like, yeah, this ain't good. This ain't good, dog. You haven't done any exercise in easily 7 months. Easily 7 or 8 months. You're gonna have to go on the treadmill or the I've even forgotten what it's called. What's the other one where you do cross-country skiing on it? Cross trainer, that's it. I have to get on the cross trainer instead. It's much more intense, the cross trainer, anyway, because it's like, you're doing your arms, you're doing your legs. What time are we on, by the way? Like 11 o'clock. I knew it was going to be 11 o'clock. I fucking knew it. I was like, my brain is telling me that I'm sleepy. And it's like, is it 11 o'clock? Yeah, it's 11 o'clock. I know we've only been going for like 3 hours or so. Well, not even really 3 hours yet. I'll do like 4 hours. I went to sleep late last night, so it's all good. That happened to a friend of yours? Horrible fatigue and fibro flare till they took out their new piercing? Wild. It's wild how that shit fucking affects it. Crazy. Still recovering from a blown knee, but luckily the pinnacle of evil cardio, the air assault bite, doesn't hurt too much. Hell yeah. Because, like, that's the thing, right? You need cardio. Like, if you're gonna work out, you need to be able to do something to, like, work your heart out. So, you know, if you can't run, something like walking fast or doing rowing or cross trainer, stuff like that. Stuff that doesn't hurt your joints if you got like joint issues and what have you. And also like some kind of muscle building coinciding with that. I mean, you don't have to do muscle building. And yeah, that fucking cardio is just like makes you feel so fucking good. Missed it quite a lot. Chat, you know. Swimming is the perfect one, right? Yeah. Swimming is legit. Your immune system post-COVID, high alert, and you're pierced into a foreign body. That is exactly what I said to the doctor, and she said, yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, that's right. That's fucking right. It just makes sense, innit? And yeah, to tell you I was relieved is an understatement. Like, my God. Since then, I've been sleeping for like 12 hours every night. And like waking up and actually feeling like I got energy. Right, give me a bit more bug. I need 50 more. Oh, 49. And tomorrow's the final day. Juicy bugs. Me and Tom's relationship is so good now, chat. I don't know if anyone's seen in the Discord, but every morning now he like snuggles right up to me and we have like a full hug cuddle. He doesn't like sleep on me yet, like directly on me. He does at night, like on my bottom. But he doesn't like get on my lap and sleep or anything like that. He will like snuggle right up to me and have a big hug, a big cuddle. And I genuinely can't wait to go to bed in a minute, sit in bed. I'll finish the stream, I'll upload the VOD, make the thumbnail, right? Do the tags, and then get in bed, put Deep Space Nine on, and just sit there with my boy and have a little cuddle. Bliss is so genuinely, like, achievable. It's genuinely so achievable. They don't tell you this at school. Like, at school, they should just be like, if you're able to, like, have a cat and watch a nice TV show, you'll be alright. Some things in your life might be bad, but if you can get that, it'll be alright. It'll be good. Oh, Jesus. Been away from the gym almost entirely for the last couple of months. Combination of autism support group followed by the art classes flattened you for days. Yeah, fair enough. Fair enough. I mean, yeah, I've not been fucking for 9 months since May last year, so almost a fucking full year, really. Almost a full year. God, that's nuts. I mean, I tried a couple of weeks to go back to the gym, but I did end up just getting absolutely overwhelmed with fatigue the next couple of days, and I just couldn't do anything, you know what I mean? So I'm praying that, like, tomorrow I don't feel gross or anything. I mean, I might do, and I'm prepared for it, but I'm not planning on going for another run, like, immediately tomorrow anyway, you know? Because I think that would probably be silly. Probably be a bit silly. Silly Billy hours. T-shirt. What? A shirt inspired by the popular beverage. What does that even mean? It doesn't even look like... What? T-shirt. What the fuck? What is this game sometimes? So I mean, it doesn't look like a tea bag. It doesn't look like an anything. It doesn't look like an anything at all. T-shirt. It's supposed to be a pun, isn't it? It's supposed to be a pun. Green tea inspired pixel design. Yeah, I think that's what it's supposed to be, a pun. T-shirt. But they could have put a cup of tea on it or something. You know what I mean? Like the universal symbol for tea is like a cup of tea in it. Doesn't matter where you are in the world. If you see like a cup with like green in it, it's like, that's tea. Oh, that strawberry was delightful. I was about to say, I hope my strawberries taste like this, but the thing is they'll taste even better, won't they? Do you ever think about the devs adding lots of little details that probably will be missed? Well, you know this game was just made by one guy, right? Arizona green tea can, that aqua color with the cherry blossom tree. Hell yeah. I like them Arizona iced teas. Zoomies are occurring. Hell yeah, let's go. Tom gets the zoomies about like twice a day. Like, I'll spend 15 minutes with him playing in the afternoon. At the moment, his favorite toy is like a bit off string. And he'll like pant because he's fucking so fucked up from it. Like, he goes so crazy for this piece of string, chat. I can't even begin to say. It's wild. It's like, how is he so into, like I bought him, like, I ordered him a special cat toy from America. It's only £8, right? But I ordered this cat toy from America. It's supposed to be like the best cat toy ever. It's like a mouse made with like deer hair, right? And everything like all made out of like proper like bits of animals. It's supposed to like really invoke your cat's like animalistic hunter spirit, right? And he was just like not really fussed, right? At all. And then the other day, I got out this bit of string. And it was like a new cat. He was like a kitten again. I've never... Well, he is technically still a kitten, but... just absolutely bizarre. Oh, big stretch. Yeah, we're talking about you, buddy. You having a nice sleep? We can have a nice sleep together in a bit. Oh, big yawn. I love you very much. I love you very much. Baby boy. Hey, Big Bug Nuts, what's going on? This adopted stray that showed up to my house can be mad annoying since he wants to only chew chargers and earphones. Yeah, well, you gotta, like, with a cat, right? You got to, you've got to, like, try and find a way to stop them from doing that stuff. Right, yeah. Get it some string. If it's chewing, like, stringy things, the only thing I can advise you to do is, like, put those things in a drawer. And if it's, like, a cable, like, attached to... Like, I got, like, my dad to make, like, a big board for the back of my fucking desk so that Tom doesn't fuck around with the cables back there. Because he doesn't fuck around with cables too much, but if there's a lot of them, he gets really interested. Yeah, take it off him and hide that stuff, like, as best you can. Like, you have to catify your house. You know what I mean? Yeah, you have to keep your wires in jars, yeah. And then give him, like, an acceptable alternative. And if he doesn't like actual toys, a bit of string would probably do it, you know. Have you tested with earwax? Some cats go wild for earwax. What, like, dig a bit of earwax out my ear and give it him, like... I'll do that now if you want. He chews on your fingers. He likes those. Get, like, a glove in it. Get a glove and wrestle with him with the thingy. Should I do it now? Should I get a bit of earwax out my ear? I've probably got some in there. That's why some cats go for earbuds. I don't want to do it now. He's like asleep. I think it's... no, I want to let him sleep. I'll do it later. It's the same reason cats like rolling in ants. It's the same smell as earwax. It drives them wild. What the fuck? That's crazy, man. Tom's a true comrade, rejecting the capitalist desire for product and finding joy wherever he can get it. Yep. I made a going to the coffee shop text-based game. Is that a visual novel? Like when you say text-based, yeah. Is that a visual novel? Hey Muhanga, how's it going? Don't give a cat earwax, it'll get hooked. And then it'll be pouring your head at night. It's not fun. Oh! That's a great point. Well, he don't know where he might not know where it comes from. Anyway, I put earbuds in me ears at night. Like earplugs. So, well, they'll probably just go for them, won't he? Probably try and chew him out my head. Also, hi Muhanga, hope you're doing alright. What am I doing in this game? What am I actually doing in this game? I've got to go bed. I've just got to go bed. I'm just going to do that. Baby boy, make it on my mind. Yeah, I'm a fantasy. Dirty Bird Distiller, how's it going? Who picks the ears and gives it to the cat? Me. I do that. Updating your RimWorld mod for the latest release version? Hell yeah, let's go. Just make sure you only do it occasionally. Me, literally just did. Meow, 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 meow. What a banger. Hey Splootnoo, what's up? So funny. I actually like, this is gonna sound dead weird, chat, but I actually feel stoned, and I think it's because I just think it's because I went for a run. That's how much it's affected me. Like I've literally just been for. That's all. It's the only thing that I've done that's different today, and it's like, yep. This is good. This feels good. Yeah, then post-run endorphins. Yeah, it rocks. Fuck yeah. This fucking trumpet solo though, let's go. I need someone to do a gif of I need someone to do a video of Riker doing the what do you call it? Doing the trumpet solo from this game. I need it in my life so hard. I was thinking about it when I got a star drop earlier. What did you set your favorite thing to? Star Trek. Star Trek. So when I got a star drop, it was like your head is filled with thoughts of Star Trek. I was like, yeah, what's new, man? So good. I gotta go for runs again since when I walked 2 to 3 hours to buy cat litter, it erased my anxiety. Fuck yeah. Fuck yeah, let's go. Let's go hard. I gotta walk to get cat litter tomorrow because I'm gonna start Tom on wood pellets instead of clay stuff. I'm just gonna give it a go, you know, because I've seen a lot of people talk about how it's a lot easier to like clean and thingy because they don't like bury it. They don't bury their poo. They just get like a little like confused and sort of like poop on it and then walk off. They'll poo and they'll pee on it, but they won't bury it and they won't mess around and they don't get it everywhere because it doesn't stick to their feet. And apparently what you're supposed to do is get like a smaller tray into a bigger tray, and then the smaller tray, put a bunch of holes in it, and then when the pee, because the wood pellets absorb the pee at the bottom, you just give it a shake like that, and the sawdust like falls out, so it turns into sawdust. The sawdust falls out and it filters into like the second container, and then all you gotta do is like top it up, and then when that gets too like full, just take that out, take the other one out, empty the piss one, and then there you go. Seems pretty smart. It was on one of these YouTube videos that's like, you're doing your cat litter wrong. And I'm like, yeah, man, you know, I am always thinking about when I invite someone back to my house and it's like, that if they just see that like little bit of cat litter on the floor, they'll be like, ew. I don't blame him, you know? I genuinely don't blame him, because it is ew, innit? You know what I mean? I get it, it's natural, it's whatever, they can't help it, he's a little baby boy. I love him to bits, it doesn't matter. It's cute that he poos, I'm glad that he functions properly. But like, yeah, it's still gross. Yeah, special sifting tray, yeah. That's what I'm after. Special sifting tray. I want to start sifting it out. Right, let's get some organization going in here. I'm gonna take that to Clint. And I'm gonna make them into seeds. Plant these. Let's sell these. Okay. Yeah. I got a pets at home here, yeah. Yeah, I could just get like a new litter tray because, you know. They say you're supposed to let cats have a couple of litter trays anyway, right? Like, fuck it. Well, Jackson Galaxy says it. And, you know, I've started to think about Jackson Galaxy, like, a little bit more, like, about his advice and stuff. And it's just like, yeah, you know what? Like, his advice is just for people who don't have jobs, right? It's... I think a lot of the times when you check out, like, a lot of his, like, more general videos that aren't, directed to a certain person's cat or whatever, his general advice videos are just tainted by the fact that he's, like, a rich guy who lives in LA, right? Like, he sometimes is talking about stuff. Like, I don't really watch him that much anymore. But, like, yeah, he sometimes talks about stuff, and I'm like, I do not have the time for that, my dude. Like, I don't have the time or the resources to be able to do this thing that you want me to do. And I know that, like, sometimes that's because he, like, shills his own product and whatever you. I get that. His advice is very helpful. I'm not going to sit here and be like, everything he says is stupid. But, there's certainly, like, a degree of, Come on, dude. Not everyone is in your privileged position kind of vibes, you know? That's why you hire a dedicated living cat nanny. Oh, Jesus. Can you imagine? Can you imagine how much that would cost? Fuck me. Hey, Mr. Dank, what's up? It's fucking eggplant day. I've seen videos like that. It's frustrating. It's like, that'd be nice, but I ain't got the cash. Right. Right, that's the thing, right? Oh, got me an ancient fruit. Ancient fruit. I know a few of them. On Grindr. That's right. I'm here all week. Hey, Ecobaz, what's up? You can turn the ancient fruit into wine. I know! Do you know what? I might do just that. Actually, I don't think I got any free barrels. No, I don't. I don't have any free barrels. But I'm going to put it in the wine-making chest so that I don't forget. I'm going to do that. Do that later. And I'm hungry like the wolf. Woke up a little bit ago, had a nice extended nap. Hell yeah, let's go. Let's fucking go. Nap gang. Sleepy gang. Grew some rice during spring, you got no way to mill it. Maybe you could brew sake if you build a mill. I think you can, yeah. I got a mill. You just need cloth for the mill. That's the only difficult part. But you'll get that at the end of year 1 for sure. I've got a big farm. Yeah, I'm in year 2, innit? Oh, I'm in Sleepy Gang. Oh, Tom's in Sleepy Gang. Big stretch. Big stretch. Yes. Yeah, my baby boy. Meow, 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 meow. My baby boy, I love you so much. I'm obsessed with my cat, chat. What a lovely little lad. What a blessing to my life he is. I never thought in a million years that I would, like, love a cat so much. I genuinely didn't. He's such a sweet baby. Little fella. I was always like, I'm a dog guy. I could never have any other animal than a dog. But I got a cat and he's just like the best. How does that work? How does that work, actually? Cats are mint. They're really good. They're really, really good. What makes Tom so sweet? I don't know. What? He's made of sugar? I don't know. You got chickens, Gladys and Aretha? Hell yeah, let's go. Fuck yeah. We'll put that in there. Right, this is the last day to get that bug meat. I've not let the chickens out. Fuck. Carrots are naturally sweet. That's true. Rich in beta carotene. I think the cat in the game just gave me something. Was that a... Oh, that better have been a rabbit's foot. Oh, it was a largemouth bass. His cute widow face. That's right. Cats are just little guys, and they're so wonderful. I agree. I was hoping we could both talk about why our cats are so awesome. I mean, I don't know what to say, man. Like, he's a cat, innit? You know what I mean? It's okay, all right. If you want me to expand on it, actually, it is extremely fulfilling that this little animal that I saved from going in a shelter and being like thusly probably traumatized. It's wonderful that we have gotten to a point now where his anxiety about me potentially abandoning him like his other previous owners has now gone away, and he's starting to trust me more. And that's a very fulfilling and rewarding relationship to have for me. And I love it when he comes up and snuggles me, and I love it when he sleeps on my bottom at night, even though sometimes it wakes me up. And I love it when where did I get these radish seeds from? I love it when he gets really excited and he plays a lot, and he gets so out of breath he starts panting. That's very cute. I love it when that happens. Many reasons. I love his soft, silky coat when I give him a big groom. I love how well behaved he is now when I groom him and trim his nails, because he never used to be that good, and I've worked quite hard at it to get to like a good place, you know? Like a good place where he's feeling safe. I've got some treats for him. I'm giving him a good groom. I'm getting like his undercoat out because he's like shedding at the minute, I think. Because there's just fucking hair. There's just fucking fur everywhere. Like, my dog's also a butt snuggler. Likes to sleep right under my butt and behind my knees at night. Yeah, what is that about? It must be because we fart, right? That's what it is, right? It's because we fart at night and it's warm. Yeah, it's shedding season. Yeah, it's so wild. I was like, all of a sudden, like, I had him for so long and there was just like not that much hair all over the place, and I was like, this is pretty good. Having a cat is fine, right? And then it must have been like a month ago, I was like, there is fucking hair everywhere. Like, there is hair everywhere. Like, it's not stopping. Like, what is fucking happening? And then like I looked it up, and it's like, yeah, it's spring, yo. Like, they're getting rid of their winter coat, and I'm like, of course. Of course. So, yeah, been grooming the fuck out of him, hoovering as much as I possibly can. I don't think he has any fleas at the moment, which is good. I don't know if I'm ever going to be, like, rid of the fleas in my gaff because I'm, like, an ADHD nightmare, but I will keep, like, grooming him and making sure he's not got fleas on him, you know? But the most fleas I ever found on him were, like, 4 near his bum. Temperature started going up a month ago, yeah. Yeah. Oh, he's standing on a big stretch. You're so clever. Oh, big stretch. And he's back down. Small baby boy. Aren't you, little boy? Little man. Right. Yeah, it was really funny. Like, last night, I don't know if I've told chat this, but like last night, I'm just gonna have a big sip of water, actually. Yeah, I don't know if I told chat this, but last night Tom got on the bed and I was pretty tired and I wasn't really paying attention. and he snuggled right into me, and I put my like hand. I was just gonna put my hand like next to him because he likes to like groom me. Like he really likes to give my arm like a good lick to make sure it's very clean, right? He loves to do that. So I did that, and then kind of absent-mindedly did it, and as a result, I actually put my hand like on him, and I didn't know that I did that because he has like a little fluffy blankie next to me on the bed, and he grabbed my arm with his teeth, like he gave me a love bite. He was like, eh, and then just started grooming the shit out of me, and then he was like, he fell asleep, snuggling in my arms. It was really cute. Really, really, really cute. Cassia hates being brushed, but it has to be done so she doesn't get lumpy and matted. Is Cassia like a long hair cat? Like, I've seen pictures of your cats. And, like, is she got long hair or, like, short hair? Or is it, like, a mix? Oh, I just missed Clint. Fuck. Go the mines. Tiger Kitty loved to sleep in your lap when you lay down. She really helped you with your insomnia. She'd push you to try and go to bed. Pet her until you got tired enough. All I could think about was how soft and warm she is. Oh, so sweet, Baz. So sweet. Yeah, cats are wonderful animals. Live for attention, sleep for 12 hours with your door closed, wake up and be like, gotta feed Tiger. Put her food down. She'd refuse to eat unless you pet her for 10 minutes. Oh. Yeah, Tom gets like that if I have to shut him out of the, if I have to shut him out of the bedroom to sleep. Like when I open the bedroom door in the morning, he does this little squeak. He'd be like, wee. Kinda. Not really, but it's way more high-pitched than that. It's like a little kitten meow. Wasabi doesn't shed much, but he does develop an undercoat. I use a scraping brush to get it off him. Hell yeah. Might try the scraping brush on him, but cats have got very, like, thin skin, don't they? Thought she was a semi-long hair. She's grown into a fluff. She's more of a long hair. Ah, I gotcha. I gotcha. Your cat was half Burmese and half wildcat, an interesting creature that could be barely called a cat. That's cool as shit. A Burmese. No, it's difficult for me to sleep sometimes if he, because he did used to like wake me up all the time. But if I go to sleep with a thingy, if I go to sleep with earplugs in and an eye mask, it's literally fine. I'm not gonna do this fucking mission, am I? I'm not gonna get this fucking bug meat, am I? Oh, why? Fuck off. Wasabi's always scared of the brush. You gotta like, he remembers he actually likes it once you get him the first time. Yeah. It's funny because cats, they just associate, like, an item with, like, the first experience that they have of it. And it's like, yeah, fair enough. I get that. Best way for bug meat is to spam floors 20 to 25. Thank you, Splootnewt! Splootnewt with the gamer strats. Now we're gaming. Now we're fucking gaming. Hey, Roshan, how you doing? Good to see you. Give me that bug. Give me that bug meat. Question is, will I get, like, literally 38 bug meat? Will we get 38 bug meat? Whoa, what the fuck? We got him as a feral on a farm. His fave game was to lie in ambush and assault everything in the room as they entered it. He also got bit in the neck by an adder and spent 5 days in a fucking coma. by the fire and then went out and killed a rabbit when he woke up. What the fuck? Cats are insane. Cats are so good. Excuse me. Yeah, the maggots spawn on these floors, don't they? Yeah. That's fucking right, Sploot Newt. Here's that other kind of bug coming. I can hear it. No meat. How can you have pudding until you've had your meat? What's that? Just ignore that, chat. Don't worry about that. Nothing happened just then. I'm thinking about that Pink Floyd song where they sample that one movie and he's like, how can you have your pudding and you've not had any of your meat? You've not finished your meat. I would be peckish. I would be peckish after 5 days unconscious, yeah. I could probably eat a whole rabbit, yeah. I'm also kind of convinced that I'm gonna get Tom a whatchamacallit. I'm gonna get him one of them backpacks that you can put a cat in. And I'm gonna get him a lead and I'm gonna take him out to like a big park somewhere. I'm convinced it's gonna happen. I don't think I'm gonna do this mission, you know. All in all, you're just another dick in the balls. One of your friends just got them off of Amazon. Yeah, get me a little harness and a little cat backpack. I'm not gonna do this fucking quest, chat. I've completely fucked it. I've completely fucked it up. This is so shit. I don't even have a farm totem to warp home. What's that? 1, 2. Can you get a bug meat from a Dougie? Dougie Jones. Someone was talking about deleting TikTok off their phone earlier. I think it was half a laptop. And it's like, I simply can't delete TikTok off my phone. Now that I've realized that Kyle MacLachlan just does the best TikToks in the entire world. Anyone seen Kyle MacLachlan's TikTok? Cats get weird around leads. Took a friend of mine ages to get hers to do anything with a harness on. Baby would just flop over and refuse to move. Yeah, that goes hard, actually. Let's fucking go. If Tom did that, I'd love it so much. You failed this quest twice? Oh, I need 29. I need 29. Like, the problem is that it won't... I don't think it'll let me get away with just putting the bug meat... Because I've got 100 bug meat. I've got 112. But it won't let me, like, get, like... It won't let me put that in the barrel and complete the quest, will it? Because it'll be like, you have to have collected 100 as well, right? He's in the Fallout TV show. I was like, it's him. Okay, now I've got to watch it. Now I've got to watch it. Who directed it? David Lynch? Famously, it's impossible for Kyle MacLachlan to be in something unless it's directed by David Lynch. I mean, Desperate Housewives was kind of trippy in a way, wasn't it? Love the little sounds. Hey, Riskinverse. Listen, this is the quality content you can expect. You know. sweater paralysis from a thread on Ravelry back before it went shit. What's Ravelry? What's that? Ravelry. I gotta get out. I gotta get out of here. Failed the mission, chat. Never mind. Will Willie be very upset with me, do you think? Willie. Yeah, I often wonder, like, what would happen if I tried to give Tom a collar. Because, you know, I don't know if I've told anyone this, chat, but, like, I tried to get the, Why is my apple tree still refusing to grow? I don't understand what's happening. The microchip in Tom, like... So, I tried to get in touch with his original owners, but my friend who had him before that, like, doesn't know them. And it's, like, her... ex-housemate or whatever, and like he's just like not bothered and not getting in touch with her or anything. Oh, Conrad, what's going on? Thank you for the raid. Why did that not work? Why did I not get a... Is it just like late or something? Why is that not registering? Oh, something is very wrong. Does that only... Oh, I think I might have raids set to like, certain amount of people. But anyway, listen. Everybody, please go follow Conrad Zimmerman. This is what you should have seen. Okay, I need to change that because that's from a bygone era when I used to get hate raided like every fucking week. Conrad Zimmerman, how you doing? Welcome in. How was your stream, my dude? How are you doing? Thank you for the shout out. Thank you for the shout out. Everybody, please go follow Conrad. Playing some Spelunky. Spelunky 2. How was your stream, my dude? If you're coming in from Conrad's stream and you don't know me, my name's djmuel. I'm a leftist political streamer. Sometimes I play video games. I'm playing Stardew Valley at the minute. Yeah, just like messing around or whatever. Finished Spelunky 2 the way it's meant to be finished in the first time instead of the way I've been finishing it for years. What does that mean? Is there like a way that you've got to finish Spelunky? It's like the true ending, the real ending. Fuck it. You finish it however you want, Conrad. Fuck what everybody else says. Multiple routes. I've been doing the longer one than the standard. Oh no. Oh no. I do plant flowers around my beehive, Mr. Dang. They're just there. Excuse me. You've been doing the longer one with intent. You know what? That is entirely your prerogative, right? Fuck what anyone else says. They're all stinky, if you ask me. You fucked something up tonight. Instead of restarting, you attempted to do the finish. Oh, right. You just did your, you did your shit wrong. You know, I've never played the Spadunk. I've never done it once. I've not once had a spunk dunk in my life. All that fucking bug meat. Honestly, I think you'd fucking hate it. Why do you say that? Why do you say that? What? Conrad. Why? Everybody enjoyed that. Everybody enjoyed that. Is Conrad trying to... It requires an incredible amount of patience. Oh, yeah, no, you're right, dude. Yeah, you're right. No, I would not be down. Well, I mean, you say that. You know I speedrun Dark Souls. You say that. I have a lot of patience for some things. But not a lot of patience for some other things. It's not a mule thing. Dark Souls, then, there's an environment and a setup and it's consistent. Oh, yeah, it's all randomly generated, isn't it? With Spedunk. Spedunky. 10. 11. Yep. Yeah, it's all rando generated. An uncaring world with consistent rules you have to learn through failure. Yeah, it's a roguelike, isn't it? Yeah, no, I'm not about roguelikes at the minute. I'm just not. I am just simply not about roguelikes right now. I think that's why I started playing Stardew Valley again, because it's like, yeah, I love this game. It's got a story, it's got progression. There's a lot of, like, repeatable tasks that are very, like, soothing and nice to do. You know? No stress. Like, I literally just failed a quest and I'm not even that arsed. You know what I mean? I don't even give a shit. Eat sugar. It's a purer roguelike than a lot of them. The only unlocks are level skips and they hurt you in the long run. Oh, shit. No way. You're not about roguelikes or soul-likes at all? That is fair enough, Baz. Completely fair enough. Oh! Brian! We're changing Bree's name to Brian. I guess. Pissy. You jumped off the Souls-like train at Dark Souls? Conrad. What are you like? Why is my apple tray... apple tray? Why is my fucking apple tray unable to grow? I don't get it. Why is it... There's nothing stopping it from growing at all. This is well confusing. No, this is actually really confusing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There's nothing in those squares. Nothing. Why is it unable to grow? You find this game super stressful because it's so confusing? Wait, have you played it? You only ever observe the Souls-like train from a safe distance? That's fair enough. I was going to ask you if you ever did a review of Dark Souls. I wrote a rather hated review of Dark Souls at release because the world design had you lost for 90 hours, 7 out of 10. I think 7 out of 10 is a great score. Why is that a hated review? 7 out of 10 is really good. I think that's... I certainly would not call Dark Souls a 10 out of 10 game. That rating is reserved for Dark Souls 2, actually. Scholar of the First Sin. Oh, I finally got level 10 in Foraging. Nice. You love Demon Souls? I actually got a message a couple of months ago from someone asking if I feel bad about that score now. Nope. What did they expect? Ah, people, man. What is up with people? Do you feel bad about this thing that you said about a fucking video game like 10 years ago? 10 years ago. Shut up. Who cares? Go outside. Like, what is that about? I also think it's a bit stressful. All the different tasks feel a bit paralyzing and stressful. You know what? Yeah. Actually, yeah. I will agree with that. I will agree with that. When your farm gets big, it becomes a bit of a nightmare. That's why on stream I barely get anything done. I was pretty amused. That's nuts, bro. Why are people like that? You feel bad about saying this thing a while ago? Fuck off. Oh, aren't you clever, bro? Aren't you a clever Trevor? You've observed that there's been some social commentary about a thing that I said a while ago. I wish I cared about anything as much as they care about that. Inspiring. Inspiring. No. I think the word is like... It's not necessarily that they're like inspiring. I think it's more like interesting, right? Like that person's brain should be like taken out of the body, like out of their head and like put in like a tank. And looked at and studied. That's what I think. Get that head out of there. Get that brain out of there. Let's have a look at it. Let's see what's going on there. What made this person like this? Fascinating. They should make, you know what they should do? When I say they, I'm like, you know, who is this, like, the Wizards? There should be a remake of, like, The Brain That Wouldn't Die. You know these 1950s horrible shit movies that are just, like, not that fun to watch anymore. They're only possible to watch if you watch, like, the riff tracks or MST3K. Stuff over the top of them, commentary over the top of them. Do a remake of one of those movies, but the brain is of like a gamer, like a Gamergate gamer. We must study this brain. It's fascinating. He thinks these video games aren't political. They don't have a political message. One of them's literally about the Vietnam War. And they study the brain, and there's like an accident, and some radiation gets in there or something, and it just creates like the sweatiest guy. It's just the sweatiest guy, the stinkiest guy. Who was I talking to recently? I was talking to someone recently, and I told him that like anime cons and like gamer cons are like a real thing, innit? You know what I mean? And they said like, "Oh, why do you not go to those anymore?" And I was like, "No, no, dude." And they were like, "Why are you laughing?" And I was like, I explained to him, I was at Twitch London once, and I hope that the organizers won't mind me saying this, but like, I was at Twitch London once, and I know a lot of people at Twitch London, right? I know a lot of them, they're all great people, But like this was Twitch London wasn't even like a real gamer thing. Twitch London was like streamers who are like not really like they're not really in that same category of people. You know what I mean? It's like streamers are streamers. Like they have like regular baths, is what I'm saying. And this other photographer, I was doing the photos, and this other photographer was, I went in the back to like get a new battery or something, and this other photographer was in the back, and he had his head in his hands like this, and he looked so nauseous. I was like, bro, what's wrong? And this guy, he's just like an events photographer, innit? He's not like a regular photographer or anything like that, for gamer events. I went, bro, what's wrong? And he was like, this is gonna sound really bad, but bro, some of those people smell so bad. Like, he was like physically ill, and that is not even remotely close. Yeah, not even remotely close to like the kind of things that you can experience at like a proper gaming convention, right? It's not even close. Like, I've been to Comic Cons in Manchester. I've been to you know, shit like that. I remember the last Comic Con I went to in Manchester was maybe like 2018. And, oh man. I just remember very, very, very distinctly not being able to go anywhere near this one side of the room because for some reason it smelled like vomit everywhere. Like, everywhere. It was like someone had thrown up everywhere. Like, I have no idea how the smell of vomit was so permeated, so pervasive. It's like the entire, like, it was like a massive bit of the room, of the center. It was huge. It was like, I want to say like maybe like 20, like a section of like 20 stalls. I just couldn't go near it. I was like, it stinks. It stinks of vomit. Like, it just fucking reeks. You know what I mean? I was like, how is this possible? Like, what's happened? I never did the anime cons. That was more my wife's thing. It's been 11 years since she did a PAX. It's the only consumer event I would have ever bothered attending. Also, like, I would never go to one of those things now since COVID. Like, it was bad enough before COVID. It's like a vector for disease. You go to con, you get con flu. Everybody knows that, right? Everybody fucking knows that. But, like, going to con and getting COVID, I would hate myself so much. I would genuinely hate myself so much. I don't think I'd be able to forgive myself. Sensory nightmare. Star Trek conventions are also very real. I've been to a few of those. One thing all these conventions have in common, incredibly horny and sweaty, and in a non-sexy way. Oh god, like I think that all the time, right? When I'm watching, because I'm like watching, you know, when I'm watching Star Trek now, like I've never seen it before, and I'm watching it, and I just think about, like, you know, Marina Sirtis is going to these conventions and like signing things. And I know what fucking nerds are like, bro. You know what I mean? I just know what they're like. I know what kind of people... Like, there's a lot of cool people who watch Star Trek. Obviously, everyone in my community. You know what I mean? I don't want to say I'm cool, but, like, you know, I'm certainly not a misogynist. I'm not going to make any, like, Star Trek actors feel uncomfortable or anything. But I know what, like, nerds are like around women, right? I just, like, I shudder. I shudder at the thought of, like, some of the things that Marina Sirtis has had to, like, hear from nerds over the years. You know what I mean? Yeah, you can make Will Wheaton uncomfortable, right? Oh, you have my permission? Oh, oh, right. I was saying, like, it even... All right, okay. I thought... You're not cool, but I am. Yeah, it's true. Really want to go to Worldcon this year. It's in Glasgow, but I'll be going mask. What's Worldcon? Or Cameron, for that matter? No, yeah, no way. No fucking way. Ensign Kellogg? I would actually love to discuss her career, actually, if she would be open to that. I would be really interested. I'd be like, how did you end up in Samurai Cop? What was that like? You know what I mean? Wouldn't like want to ask her like too many questions about it, because it's like obviously probably going to be insanely uncomfortable for her, but like, yeah, just wild. Like, how did you meet Amir Shervan? Like, what happened? Like, you know, mental. All right, Conrad. Thank you so much for the raid, dude. Enjoy your dinner. Enjoy your dinner. Take care. I'm awesome for me. Thank you very much. She's probably heard way worse from Rick Berman. Yeah, Rick Berman is like fucking a piece of shit, right? Like, didn't Denise Crosby and him have like a thing on Twitter where like Rick Berman was like, I remember when Denise left the set all those years ago, and I still have her command pin on my desk, or like whatever. I remember when she gave it in to me, and then she like quote tweeted him and said, you walked right up to me, picked it off my fucking spandex fucking suit, and said, you won't be needing this again. Right? Will Wheaton's fine. I've just had a couple of run-ins with him. Shut up, Wesley! There you go. There you go. For real, I'll say that. I'll say that. No, let Conrad, Echobaz, let Conrad go and have his dinner. If you want him to tell you about the run-ins with Will Wheaton, yeah, ask him on his stream. Let him have his dinner. He's been streaming all night. You know? Like, don't get me wrong, I'm interested. I'm interested too. But my man's gotta eat, innit? You know what I mean? There's an offshoot of my Star Trek meme group on Facebook called Fuck You Rick Berman. Yeah. Knobhead. He was the producer of Ew Gays, not in PG Trek. What? Wait, what do you do? I'm like, is that a real thing that you've... Oh, sorry. I thought that was like a show that he produced. I thought you were saying that's like the name of a show that he did. He was the producer who was the most ew, no gays in PG Trek. Right, so that's probably why after season 4 or 5 or whenever it was, when Gene Roddenberry died, we stopped seeing guys in those like dress suits on the Enterprise, because that's like one of the first things that you see in one of like the first in literally Encounter at Farpoint. Like one of the first things that you see is a Starfleet officer that is clearly like masculine, who's wearing like a dress. Do you know what I mean? Like wearing like a fucking Starfleet dress suit costume thing, you know? So that's probably why we stopped seeing that kind of thing after Gene Rodders died. Fucking Gene Roddenberry, he might have been a fucking sex pervert, but at least he was queer friendly, right? Usually with the bullshit, can't have that stuff in family entertainment bullshit. Yeah, fuck Rick Berman. What a fucking bellend. What a bellend. Stinky boy. I've spent the whole day on the farm today. Just wandering around. Yeah, I think I gotta scale back the farm, you know, gang. It's all going to shit. I think I'm gonna sell all my fucking animals apart from like the rabbit. The scant, baby? Is that what it's called? The scant. Starfleet scant. Oh, fuck yeah, let's go. I'm gonna wear one of these. I'm gonna fucking get one of these. Men, you know, what's stopping you dressing like this? They brought it back for Strange New Worlds. I have 2 now. This goes so hard, genuinely. I don't think people understand how hard this goes. Men, what's stopping you from looking like this? Honestly. I don't have the calves to pull it off? Nonsense. Fucking nonsense. I don't believe it for a second. I'm about to wear one of these. I'm about to wear one of these, for real. How do you sell stuff in this game besides putting it in the crate? Veg-related stuff. You could just go directly to Pierre's. Fish, obviously Willie's. Swords and slingshots and that kind of thing. The Adventurers Guild. You can't sell... As far as I remember, yeah? As far as I remember... You can't sell hats to the Hat Mouse, even though it doesn't make sense and you should be able to. And I don't think you can sell, like... I don't think you can sell furniture to anyone at all. Or... Can you? I don't know. I might be wrong. Might tell you on the wiki. Black tights work on everyone. It's true. Give him a significant pot belly and that could be me. Hell yeah. That's right. That's right. Alright. I'm gonna get a scan. I'm gonna get a Starfleet scan. You best believes. Best believes I'm a wannabes. Say what you want, but Shatner does have a peak male physique. I don't know, man. I don't know about Will Shatner. I mean, like, I have no problem with Will Shatner's body, by the way. Like, his body type is fine. It's just who's attached to it, you know? Like, Shatner don't be transphobic challenge, you know? Will Shatner try not to be transphobic about going in the space challenge? I can't remember. What was it? Like, said something insane about going to space. He's like, he made it about trans people or something. I might be wrong. Mule prefers the Twinks more Nimoy-esque. No, I have no... reading me all wrong. You're reading me all wrong. It's not even that you're reading me wrong. I literally said I don't have a problem with Shatner's body type. Sugar in there. Right, there you go. Right, I think I'm gonna have to stop playing this. I'm just... it's becoming like... I'm gonna have to scale back the farm. I'm just gonna have to scale it right back. What's going on here? Oh, it's the fairy! She's flown over literally 0 of my crops. Most farms are either animals or plants. Yeah, that's true. Rain... I'm on level 9 foraging. I thought it was level 10. Rain totem. What do you do with a rain totem? Does that make it... Well, obviously it makes it rain, but like, why? Right, that's it. That's it. I'm done. I'm done, chap. Ooh, unnerving onion. Not to draw attention from excellent mule stream, but there are currently Google employees occupying the CEO's office in support of Palestine to protest Google's involvement with the IDF. They're streaming it on Twitch at No Tech for Apartheid, just as I'm about to raid someone. Unnerving onion. You absolute legend. You best believe we're going to go ahead and raid them. No Tech for Apartheid. Let's fucking go. Let's fucking go. We're gonna raid those fuckers right now, chat. Let me just make sure I'm getting the name right. Copy and paste that business. All right, there we go. Let me create a raid message real quick. There you go. Raid message in the chat. Wait, why did that not work? Oh, you're joking me. I'm gonna have to do it like this. Right. There you go. There you go. That one will work. There's your raid message, chat. Okay. All right. Thank you so much, everybody, for being here tonight. Thank you so much for hanging out for the Chill Stardew stream. Really, really appreciate you. I will see you all tomorrow. I'll be back streaming tomorrow doing some politics. Don't worry, Slug Cat. It's all good. Don't worry, don't worry, don't worry. Yeah, thank you so much, everybody, for hanging out tonight. Thank you for all the donos. Thank you for all the subs. Thank you for the raids. Thank you just for being here. Thank you for lurking. If you're watching this VOD on the VOD channel, don't forget, like, comment, subscribe. Check out my socials. Check out my linktree.ee/djmuel. I'll be back. See you in a bit. Mwah. Free Palestine. Peace, 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 peace.